Welcome back to the show.
Yes.
Owen and myself, Benny Boy, are here to talk about comic books, movies, TV shows, video games, all the things that we love, all the things we like to talk about.
Yes, everything. Nerdy shit.
Nerdy shit. What's going on with you this week?
Same old.
Oh my God! Don't
Same
you
old,
fucking say
same
not a lot
old,
again. Give me
same
something.
I've been watching X-Men 97. Been
X-Men
catching up
97.
because obviously the new season's coming out.
New season's out right
catch up
now.
on that.
Yeah.
Been watching. What else have I been watching? The Bear.
Like with Rod of the Hutt.
Yes. Yes. Because obviously finished Game of Thrones.
You finished Game of Thrones.
Yes, I finished Game of Thrones finally after this many years of not watching it.
15 years.
Very good show.
Ooh, there's teenagers out there that are younger than Game of Thrones.
And we are going to start Night of the Seven Kingdoms and House of Dragons.
Oh, nice.
But The Bear last season just came out and it's pretty short. So I've got 3 more episodes of that.
Yeah,
Such
right.
a good show, man.
Yeah, I need to catch
So
up. I'm halfway
good.
through the 3rd season.
So, such a good show.
Yeah.
Like I think I said to you the other day, very stylistic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Type of show. So, but yeah, just been watching that. Backrooms, finished that finally.
Oh, you finished the back rooms?
Yes, we escaped the backrooms.
You made it out.
Yep. We're just going through.
Were you the same afterwards?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
A little bit like, you know when like you finish a TV show
Yeah.
and you feel like empty and a bit sad?
Oh.
It was like that because I really enjoyed the time with the boys playing the backrooms. You know
And
what
now
I
it's
mean?
done.
And now it's done. So at the moment we're going through and doing all the alternate endings. I think we've got like 2 more.
I didn't realize this game was so in depth.
It's a lot more than I thought.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then yeah, music, little bit of music. Get back into that, and then yeah, not a whole lot. What about yourself?
I have been watching the latest season of House of the Dragon every week.
Yep.
That's really good this season so far. The latest episode was like, weirdly enough, one of the most relatable episodes of a Game of Thrones thing. You'll see when you see.
Yeah.
What else? X-Men 97 season 2's out. So those are my 2 weekly shows right now. Is Mondays is House of the Dragon and Wednesday is
back to weekly shows.
Yeah,
Quite nice,
yeah. Oh my God, I love weekly shows. Weekly shows are great. You get to think about the episode the whole time.
I think it brings it back to like when we were younger.
Yeah,
that's how the format always.
And you
used
get to digest like each part a little bit more, and the show like sticks with you for longer because you're thinking about it for a longer period of time. I mean, we talked a couple of weeks ago or maybe last week about the X-Men 97 reviews, how it had like a bunch of 100%.
Oh yeah.
Fair.
Fair. Yeah.
Like especially the latest episode that like all 3 they released the first 3 all at once, and all 3 were really good. And then the 4th one, I'm like, oh wow,
Yeah.
like they really saved that 4th one. They didn't want to put that 4th one with the first 3.
yeah,
They saved that for the
okay,
weekly because it like when it ended, I was like, ah,
Yeah.
I need to see more of this. I've hopped on the Forza 6.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been playing that on the deck, on the Steam Deck.
Yeah.
I get it.
Fun, eh?
Driving around Japan,
It's
getting the
fun.
barn cars. Yeah,
Oh.
I'm hooked.
Yep. It's one of those games that will hook you. I haven't played it in the last probably week.
Yeah.
I need a lot.
Well, you've been backroomsing.
Yeah, been backroomsing. But it's
Should race.
So Forza's so good, man.
You'll see who's the best Forza racer.
It's a video game.
Yeah, it is. But it means a lot.
Does it really?
Yes.
Okay.
It means a lot to me.
Okay.
If I lose, I might kill myself.
Well. Whoops.
Cut that. And we're back.
Where are you up to?
In Forza?
Yeah, like
I don't know. I don't know if there's much of a story to it. I've just been driving around doing stuff.
a little bit.
I think my next big like wristband is the mech suit one, which leads into me the Gundam one where like the big Gundam is, because I don't know if that's the next one, but that's just like the next one's called something mech something.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh, that's probably the one that I've seen.
Yeah.
But that led me into a huge rabbit hole that I've been sinking into. You know what's so nice? As somebody that is like a full-blown like nerd and has all of the Star Wars, bloody Marvel, DC, Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, like all of these franchises in your head, like all of this useless knowledge that's only useful when you're doing a show about it, really. When you find something that is as in-depth that you know nothing about.
Okay, yep.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So you probably had this recently with Game of Thrones. You've just gotten into Game of Thrones. And you're like,
oh,
wow, this is
like
amazing.
The amount of lore and shit behind stuff,
Like, I don't know anything about this. Like, I get to learn all of this stuff for the first time. Because I'm going to Japan next month, I've just started looking at what, like, the Mobile Suit Gundams are.
Oh.
You know those, like the mech robot suits? They look like Transformers.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't realize how like deep that rabbit hole goes.
Oh, no, I've never looked into it. So.
Well, yeah, there's like a million different series that you can watch. There's the model kits, obviously, and like I was like, oh man, I hate model kits. Like I love Lego, but I hate like gluing and painting.
Yeah,
those two things I can't deal with.
I mean, I get worried putting stickers on Lego sometimes.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly right. It's the worst part of like any Lego set.
Legit.
Is the stickers. But then I was looking at these things and it's like, all right, you cut the parts out and it's snap and fit, like all the parts.
Oh, that's cool.
They snap together, and they're so like detailed and intricate and in depth. Like they've designed these things. I might be completely wrong. I've just been watching like a 40-minute like introduction to Gundam video.
Yeah.
So I'm just going off this another internet dude's thing.
Yeah.
But apparently like they've designed these things so they scientifically make sense.
Like they would actually,
like they would like if this was a real thing, it would work.
Oh,
so like you're putting all these bits together, and it's not just like I'm putting the armor suit together, all the internal parts as well.
That's cool.
Like you could be spending like 20 hours like putting together this little mech man.
It's like it's an actual ecosystem sort of thing that
Yeah.
works. Yeah, that's
like a 3-dimensional puzzle, and all the pieces have like a meaning, and it's crazy. It's crazy. And I'm like actually so refreshed because I've gone this long without knowing anything about that.
Yeah, and now it's
now
something
I'm like,
fresh.
wow.
Yeah.
So I think I might pick one of those up when I'm over there and build it when I get home. What else has been going on? Jade's picked up Assassin's Creed Black Flag resynced.
Yeah, I was looking at that the other day.
Might I say in a physical disc?
Yeah. Oh.
You know what was nice yesterday? You know, after the conversation we had last week, Jade picked up the game, got home, popped the disc in. Within half an hour, it had downloaded the game off the disc because it was only like 60 gig.
Yeah.
And no day one patch.
No day one patch.
Put the game in. It's ready within 40 minutes.
So good.
Within 40 minutes, the game had been downloaded
off.
And yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Like you and because I was like, oh god, I'm gonna have to delete some games off the PlayStation before she gets home. So
it's 60 gig. Cool. Oh, here's a 40 gig day one patch. Oh,
exactly. And so I was like, oh well, I've platinum Spider-Man 2, so I'll delete that for now.
All three of those games are still on my PlayStation.
So I mean, you can just like that's the good thing about cloud save. Like 'cause for all the negatives that we've just been talking about over the last couple of weeks, with all this Sony stuff going on, cloud saving is genius.
But what's worrying is
they can just delete your cloud save.
Yeah.
I mean, there is that.
That's the biggest thing.
But like, you know, they can, but does it mean they will? I don't like the fact that they can. But for example, like I've been on Steam since I was like 13 years old.
Yeah.
I've got all of the saves from every single game that I've played, and they've never removed a game from my library, even if it's been taken off the Steam store. Yeah. Like,
I feel like that has to be obviously not going into it again too much because we did speak about it last week. Yeah. But that's something that they need to maybe implement, especially if they're going to move away from physical media or physical disc. Yeah. Is some sort of safety law for people like us who will spend the money on a game. We should be allowed the right to have that game no matter what happens.
Yeah, tell you what, I think I'll be picking up Wolverine on a disc. I reckon the next couple of games that come out. I
mean, I would if I could, to be honest with you.
I don't know if this is stupid.
Yes.
But if everything goes to plan and we don't have any physical games by 2028, would the last PlayStation physical games on a disc go up in money? Go up in value?
I mean,
all other physical games of past
it
formats
would, but it would take a while. I reckon.
Yeah, no, like any kind of investment like that.
Yeah, it's probably a smart thing to think about. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm thinking about it.
Talking about this again. Yeah. What I find really funny is all these announcements and stuff like this happen right after GTA announced they're not doing things. Yeah, and then did you see that apparently Rockstar? Because you know how I showed you last week that Sony changed the PlayStation?
They changed it back.
Yeah,
Rockstar they requested that. They
requested it, which is, I'm like, if I was PlayStation, we'd be like, it's your fucking fault. Like that, everyone's pissed off at us, if you know what I mean.
If you're PlayStation?
No. Yeah, if I was Sony. Because they changed their logo.
Yeah.
To
the GTA sort of logo. Yeah.
And then all the announcement about the discless stuff happened right after GTA announced they're not doing disc. Yeah. And now Rockstar requested them, we don't want to be associated with PlayStation at the moment because you guys are under a lot of heat. Yeah. And it's like, well, they were like the domino effect. They were the main domino to go down to start this whole. So I find that hilarious.
Yes, like in a chronological order of how things have happened, in the news. Yes, I don't think it's because of GTA doing that PlayStation did announce that.
Yeah, they obviously had it already planned.
Like I don't think it's GTA's, but I think it is hypocritical.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
That they're like,
agree
no, blah blah blah. It's
yeah,
bro.
Like you literally just gone back on what you just said.
Yeah, it's almost like you were the domino that started.
Yeah,
it was like everyone. I feel like it's like everyone's waiting for that person to do it first, and then they're gonna do it. Like jumping on like the hype train.
Yeah, Like would they have announced?
Rockstar, are you gonna go back on your word and bring physical discs? Because you're obviously not.
Yeah,
because you know people are going to pay for it anyway. So
hilarious that I've seen like some people spend like $52,000 scalping physical copies, and it's just a bunch of empty boxes. Yeah, like
painful. Yeah, painful.
News. Shall we get into the news?
Yes.
Sony can delete your purchased movies. Yep.
Yeah, I did see something about that. Not even just that.
They can delete your account.
Yeah.
If you don't use your account for like 3 years or don't log in for 3 years, they can delete your account.
Ridiculous.
Which is okay.
But it is.
It is ridiculous that they would do that. But also, if you're not logging into your account for 3 years.
Yeah. I to be honest.
Unless you go to prison.
I heard it was a year. So the 3 years, more justifiable.
I think it was like 30. Wait. How many? 20, it was 36 months. That's 3 years, right?
That's 3 years.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't want to dwell too much on that now because it's just been all over the news. This kind of came out before the show last week.
Oh, yeah.
Florence Pugh.
Yep.
I need to stop saying Florence Pugh because I can't help myself.
I need to get a photo of her head and edit it into like the shit emoji, and we have to post it up every time you bring up her name.
Florence Pugh.
Yeah.
I really like Florence Pugh. Just to put that out there, I think she's a great actor.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen a movie with her in it that I've not liked the character and her portrayal of the character.
She's been bad in a way. You know what I mean? Like a bad character.
She's never been a bad. Yeah.
Like acting wise.
She's never done a bad performance.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, you know what I meant.
Yeah,
we were on the wavelength, but I can't speak.
Yeah,
words. Yeah.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
Florence Pugh. Yeah.
I really like Florence Pugh. Apparently Peter Parker does too. Apparently there's going to be a scene in Brand New Day where Florence Pugh will be reprising her role as Yelena Belova. Is that right? Yelena Belova? Yelena Belova?
Yep.
Yelena Belova, I hardly know her. Apparently it's a not safe for work scene. Apparently it's an awkward, intimate scene between Peter Parker and Yelena Belova. And my question for you is, if everybody forgot that you existed, would you smash Yelena Belova?
Yes.
I was about to question your sexual orientation.
I'm more wondering how that fits into this brand new day story.
There's a lot going on in this movie. It could be a clusterfuck of a big mess, or it could be the best Spider-Man movie ever. I hope it's just not in between.
No,
if it's really bad, I'm gonna like that. If it's really good, I'm gonna like that. If it's average, it's gonna be.
I'm still hopeful. I'm more wondering how they're gonna fit in this already established person in the MCU to meet Peter or to meet Spider-Man. That's where I'm thinking, like
Spider-Man. Maybe it's to meet Spider-Man.
Yeah, no, I'm going down the route of.
She's a new Avenger. She's in New York.
No, this one I mean. I'm
at Avengers Tower.
I'm going down the route of that she's going to try and recruit.
Peter for the new Avengers. Yep, you've hit the nail on the head. And that's definitely what's going on.
He just goes, "Let's smash," because let's just say it's after the housewarming party. MJ's with old mate.
Yeah.
And he.
So it's like, I want you for the Avengers initiative.
He's just like,
how can I convince you, Spider-Man?
No, what if he flips? You know how his like eyes go black?
Yeah.
What if it's not Peter? It's just.
Oh,
it's the
spider.
He's an animal.
Just gets webbed.
Yeah. I'm very interested to see, because I've heard
that's the most full fucking cum shot I've ever seen.
It's just very interesting how they're going to bring it in.
Yeah.
Because it's not like a one-off rumor. I've heard this rumor.
Yeah.
It's
Hey, I like Florence Pugh. I like Yelena Belova as a character. I thought she was great in Thunderbolts.
Also, it also brings up more questions, because we've seen in the most recent trailer that Spider-Man and MJ...
Spider-Man?
Yeah, well, Spider-Man, not Peter. Spider-Man and MJ interact a lot more than I thought they were going to in this movie. I honestly thought Ned and MJ weren't going to be in this movie as much as they obviously are.
Yeah, they seem to be as any of them.
It's not a problem, but it also seems like it's just the same as the last three. They're in it as much. So, yeah. Interesting. I'm very keen. I'm so keen for this movie. Got my tickets ready.
You got your tickets?
Yeah.
Finally, he bought his tickets. Yeah. They didn't sell out. What day are you going?
Thursday.
Opening day?
Yeah. It comes out
30th?
Yeah.
Yep.
But Thursday night, because my partner has work. So we're going at 9. Nice late one.
Nice late one.
We got the Hoyt's Lux.
So good.
Going to be
good.
Relaxing.
Yeah,
so keen.
Nice.
Very keen. I'm probably going to see that movie multiple times in the cinema. So, yeah. I'm...
Plenty of different ways to see it too.
Exactly.
I'll let you know how that Screen X is.
If it's really good, I might even go see it in that at some point. So
yeah,
I'm very keen. I'm very keen for your review for that.
I mean, it should be interesting.
After watching the video you sent me, I'm like, whoa, that's gonna be. Yeah.
My next story, Obsession.
Oh yes.
Huge movie.
Yes.
Tiny movie became a huge movie.
Yeah.
It's the Ant-Man of movies this year. It
small,
started out
small
less than $1 million and then made over $450 million now. It's absolutely crazy. Mm-hmm. It's now getting Oscar buzz too, which is fair enough because it is that good.
Yeah.
Specifically, Inde Navarrette. Sorry, I don't know how to say her name. The main girl from Obsession, the girl who plays Nikki.
Yep.
She's now got a lot of buzz going for like a Best Actress nomination and that sort of thing. Again, fair enough.
Yeah.
She is that good. Could not recommend that movie enough. She's also reportedly had talks with Jake Schreier. Jake Schreier directed Thunderbolts and is directing the upcoming X-Men reboot in 2028 post-Secret Wars. So I thought it'd be fun to speculate. Who would she be playing? Which X-Men character could you see? You know what she looks like? You've seen the memes?
I've seen so many clips of this. I did see a meme last night, and it's like the expression in her face is ridiculous. And then all the comments like, that's what happens when you don't have Botox. Or a whole lot of Botox.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was a scene.
She's only like 25 or something. So if she's definitely not getting Botox now.
Do you reckon she would be an X-Men or a villain? X-Men.
Yes, indeed. Who do we? Okay, let's think of some X-Men characters first. Obviously, we're going to be thinking of some female
Jean's
members.
off the books.
Yep,
I'm gonna just put that out there. That's
99% sure
you've
that
got
Sadie Sink
Storm,
is in that role.
Rogue.
She's not playing Storm.
No, I know she's not playing Storm. You said female X-Men characters, so I'm just going through Jubilee.
Oh yeah, Jubilee could be cool.
Scarlet Witch, if they want to recast. If they're going down the original idea of that.
It's Magneto's daughter, Scarlet Witch. That could be interesting.
Who do you think?
I think an obvious one that would be Shadowcat, Kitty Pryde.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know, I see that.
Yeah,
I completely forgot about Kitty Pryde.
I think that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
She was barely used. I think she was played by Ellen, now Elliot Page.
Yep.
In the Fox X-Men.
Yes.
Not a huge character in those movies.
No, very minimal screen time.
Yeah, but you could have her play a Shadowcat, Kitty Pryde, and be like the new member of the team or something like that. I think she's a little bit older than a Kitty Pryde should be though, because that's in the comics usually a younger X-Men. Like if you've got a bunch of 25-year-old people, 25 to 35 age bracket for the new X-Men, right? You want the younger ones to be like actually like proper 20 years old, if they're going to be in like a million movies.
It also depends what.
I thought Mystique might be cool.
Ooh.
Mystique. Yeah. Very expressive character.
Yes.
Although with a lot of these characters that they're going to be rebooting, I feel like they should pick new characters or different characters to focus on. Obviously you keep your Cyclops, your Jean, your Beast, your core members.
Yeah.
When you're rebooting the X-Men, but as far as villains and stuff go, like you're gonna have Magneto, but maybe focus on like a Mr. Sinister or a Mojo World or
like bring in characters that
haven't been used.
Don't rehash too much.
Yeah, and like you can do a better adaptation of like Age of Apocalypse, for example, than the old Fox movie.
Yeah.
But do you want to do that off the bat, or do you want to build up to something like that?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, do you want that to be the first?
Yeah. Any other ideas? Who Inde Navarrette?
Not really.
Could be playing.
The one that keeps popping into my head is maybe a Rogue.
I thought that too.
I'm
but
not sure. You know what I mean?
She's the right fit for.
It's like
for a Rogue. Yeah.
I don't know.
Because I'd want Rogue personally. Because we've had Rogue in the Fox movies. She was very much like the early 2000s, like X-Men Evolution sort of Rogue.
Yeah.
Not so much like the 97 Rogue, who's like a Southern girl.
Yeah, she was very soft, like soft-spoken in those movies.
In those movies where I want a more... Yeah, I want a more robust, fun Rogue.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Sugar.
Noticed that, and it's actually... It's not like I didn't really enjoy the Fox character. It's just she was a bit forgettable in a way. Because I'm not gonna lie,
I feel like that's the case with a lot of those versions of those characters.
Where like
as well.
Hugh Jackman, Wolverine, rememberable.
Yeah.
Not even gonna lie. Jean was a little bit forgettable in those movies. Cyclops wasn't for me. But like
in those, like
he was just a cuck.
Yeah. No, I completely disagree. I think that's probably one of the worst versions of Cyclops.
I mean, actor-wise wasn't forgettable.
Actor-wise, no.
Yeah, that's
like
what I meant.
James Marsden's great look and
exactly.
presence for the role. Just the material that he was working with was not as...
no, you're actually right. A lot of those characters are forgettable because I can't even remember any of them.
Yeah, like your big ones is Hugh Jackman and then like Patrick Stewart, Xavier, and Ian McKellen, Magneto.
I remember Bobby, Iceman, only because I've seen that actor in so many shows.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's.
I've not seen him in anything.
Because he's got a twin brother too, so they're
what?
both. Yeah, they're both in. One of them's in The Rookie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
with Nathan Fillion.
Yep. And then another one's in an old, early 2010s TV show I used to watch.
Yeah, right.
Warehouse 13, really cool show.
Oh.
And then there's some other movie I can't remember, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel like. For as nostalgic I feel about those movies, like they're definitely lacking, and they've got an opportunity.
Storm's another one who's rememberable.
Halle Berry's Storm's actually dope. Not gonna lie. Halle Berry.
They really fumbled the bag with having her and Hugh Jackman, and then not making that universe better than it should have been.
Yeah,
they were both very good in those
big
movies.
time.
Like thinking about it now, it's like,
yeah, especially like Days of Future Past.
Yeah.
Oh, in those future scenes.
Yeah,
that's got to be I think that's the best X-Men movie we've had so far. But moving on, the Odyssey. That's our next big movie.
Yes. That comes out next week.
Yeah, I'm seeing it next Sunday.
Yeah. So it's very soon. I know.
So we won't be talking about it next Friday, but the following Friday will be the Odyssey episode.
Yep.
Because that will be, I think that's the episode that will be before the Spider-Man episode, which we will see on Thursday and then talk about on Friday.
Yep.
Excellent.
Yep.
That
episode, word of warning, that episode will be a longer one.
Oh, no doubt.
Brand new day.
No doubt.
Like,
have you booked that Friday off? Side note?
Yeah.
Okay, sick. All right.
Yeah.
Good. The reviews for the Odyssey are out.
Oh, no, yeah, I booked that Friday off because all the posters and everything we got when the movie first got announced was the 31st. But that's America.
Yes.
So yeah.
Oh, so did we get this movie like 2 days before America then?
No, it comes out on the 30th for us.
It comes out the 30th for us.
Which is Thursday.
Yeah.
And then the 31st is Friday. So I booked Friday off thinking
no, but in America's
night.
A day behind us.
Oh,
so
probably.
For us, the 32nd is their 31st.
There is no 32nd, Ben. Anyway, what's the next news story, Ben?
A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms nominated for Emmy's top prize, Best Drama. The Emmys are happening at the moment. That's the Oscars for TV, pretty much.
Yes.
Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, very good.
Oh, yes, no, I saw that because Anthony Starr didn't get one nomination.
No.
Which is a little bit ridiculous in my opinion.
Oh, it's ridiculous, but that being said, have you seen all the other shows with all the other people that are nominated?
Yeah, but how good was his performance? Not the show, his performance.
No, but what I'm saying is, I understand, because I agree, like, that is, top tier TV villain, right? But have you seen the performances that were nominated?
No.
Then
I actually don't even know who was nominated.
Yeah.
So I need to
so
look,
I can't really make an assessment on that, to be fair, on the other people that are nominated. But yeah, I did see that Andrew Starr wasn't nominated, and I would have nominated him. Yeah. Next up on the news, still on the Emmys. Yahya Abdul-Mateen.
Yes.
Wonderman. I keep almost calling him Wonder Woman. He has been nominated for Best Actor. I need to pull this closer to me because I'm really struggling.
that show is just two actors flexing their acting skills.
Yeah, so
you still haven't watched that fully.
I've seen the first 2 episodes.
Yeah.
I need to get back to it.
Yeah, that show.
I don't have a deadline for it, so I just don't.
Nah, that show is because it's actors playing actors in a TV show.
Yeah.
There's just scenes where they're both acting with each other. Obviously acting, but acting.
Yeah, they're like playing out.
Yeah.
So they're like acting as actors, doing a good performance. So it's and there's lots of layers to it. Yeah.
And they're just flexing their acting skills.
Yeah.
And they're both unreal. I didn't know much about Wonderman before that show, and now I want him in the MCU for the future. Yeah, he's so cool.
Mm-hmm. Maybe like a West Coast Avengers or something.
I think that's what he was.
In the comics? Yeah. He was also the brainwave patterns that they made Vision out of in the comics.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, Wonder Man was in the initial Avengers team along Scarlet Witch. They had a romance. Then Wonder Man died. Spoiler alert for the 1970s Avengers run of comic books.
God damn it!
I was going to read that. He died, and then when Ultron built Vision, some other plot happens, and then they actually used Wonder Man's brainwaves to imprint on the Vision. And then there was another storyline. I could be talking absolute shit.
That makes sense with the Scarlet Witch.
Yeah. There's another storyline later on where Wonder Man is brought back to life because comic books.
Yep.
And sues Vision for having his brain.
That's funny.
Yeah. It's like, this is
Matt
this is
Murdock as his
intellectual.
lawyer.
Yeah, this is intellectual property infringement.
I love sometimes when comics just does weird shit, man. Like, just fight him.
I'd watch that. Have She-Hulk be one of their lawyers, have Matt Murdock be the other lawyer, and have Vision as the defendant, and the prosecution is Wonderman.
Just Suits, but MCU.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Yahya Abdul-Mateen. I'm really butchering everybody's names today, but they're hard, and I'm not very good at reading. There's a new Dune 3 trailer out. I've not watched it yet.
Never have I. It popped up last night on my phone, and I'm like, do I want to watch it?
That's me too, because I've seen the teaser.
Like, I want to watch it.
Yeah.
But I'm scared it's going to give away too much.
Yeah.
And now that I've recently watched the movies,
you've watched the movies and you're invested now. Yeah, man. Doomsday. Doomsday. And then my last story, which will lead directly into the main topic of today's show, is apparently Marvel are circulating around 7 films after Secret Wars to focus on. So this is their plan.
I didn't think they were that prepared in a way. I'm not gonna lie.
Kevin Feige's still on game, bro.
Yeah. He's going to milk that motherfucking cow as much as he can. What a man. I mean, wouldn't you? Let's be real.
Yeah, 100%. So would you like to hear the 7 to 8 movies that apparently are...
It's already...
This isn't official. This isn't announced. These are reports that are coming from industry insiders.
There's already reports of... Yeah. It's not just 7 unnamed titled...
No. These are the ones that some of them probably have release dates already scheduled in. That just haven't been... announced that's what
I'm ready.
So obviously there'll be another Avengers movie at some point.
Makes sense.
Spider-Man 5
makes
sense. Shang-Chi 2
makes sense.
Yeah. Black Panther 3
makes sense.
X-Men
makes sense.
A Thunderbolts sequel.
New Avengers 2 makes sense.
Blade. Right, we'll see it when that happens.
Okay, yeah.
And Midnight Suns. Notable absentees from this list.
I just want to point out we haven't discussed what we're doing.
No. I have no idea what your plan so the main topic of today's episode it is what we would do essentially for this.
Yep. I just want to point out I had not read this before I did mine.
Oh yeah. I wrote this this morning. Before you even got here.
No, it's just because when I read mine out, you will go, oh. Yep.
Okay. I see.
So maybe me and Feige are on the same
same wavelength.
Yeah.
Maybe you're the next Kevin Feige. We'll see after this. See,
study. Marvel, me and Ben, we're chilling. We're just sitting here right now. Come on, we're nerds. We know what we like.
We know what they like.
Yeah.
We know what they like.
Yeah.
Notable absentees. Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
No Doctor Strange movies in the pipeline.
Yep.
Fantastic Four.
That's the one for me. That's
no talks of another Fantastic Four. So we'll see. I mean, Doomsday and Secret Wars. Who knows what's going to happen? Who knows?
Yeah.
Weird. Thor. No mention of Thor. A 5th Thor movie?
Yeah.
I could take or leave with another Thor movie, to be honest. I know we kind of mentioned a couple of weeks ago, like an old man Logan style Thor movie, but...
That'll be cool,
they've kind of gone up and down with that character too much. I feel like he should just be...
I feel like he deserves his grandiose...
And an exit.
And yeah. Chris Hemsworth deserves it. He's done so much for that character.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like Logan, in a way, like Logan for Hugh Jackman's Wolverine.
Yeah.
But you've got 2 big Avenger movies that he's obviously going to be in. So
maybe that happens in those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Star-Lord.
Didn't it say he was going to return?
It did. At the end of Guardians of the Galaxy 3, it said Star-Lord will return. I did actually want to touch on this later. The only other one I put on there was Nova as well, by the way. Because they've been working around a Nova thing for... the last 15 years trying to do a Nova thing.
Yes.
Apparently Joe Keery is in talks.
Stranger Things.
Steve.
Yes, I can see it.
Yeah.
I can definitely see that.
Quite.
Yes. Yes.
Star-Lord. I thought Star-Lord is interesting, right?
That one is.
So all of the Guardians of the Galaxy cast, except for Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt's like, oh, I'll return to Star-Lord. But everybody else is like, not without James Gunn.
Oh, okay, yeah.
None of them were going to come back for 3 if James Gunn wasn't directing.
Okay, yeah.
Remember when he got cancelled for tweets or something?
Oh, yeah.
And he got fired? Yeah. And then DC hired him for the Suicide Squad?
Yep.
And then Marvel hired him back for Guardians 3? And then DC hired him to be the big boss.
Oh, that was the timeline, yeah.
Yeah. So James Gunn has bounced back and forth between DC and Marvel. We've not talked too much about this on the show, but there is the biggest story in film and TV and studios at the moment ongoing is the acquisition of Warner Brothers by Paramount.
That's Paramount buying them?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's a huge merger that's planned to happen.
Because HBO apparently was going to do it, and now Paramount...
HBO was going to do what?
HBO was apparently looking to get Warner Brothers.
No. Warner Brothers owns HBO.
Oh, yep. Don't worry.
Yep.
Fucking studios and...
Yeah, there's a lot. But yeah, Paramount in the process of purchasing Warner Brothers. There was a bidding war with Netflix.
That's the one. That's the
won
one
for a bit, and then Paramount
that's
through with
the one I was thinking. Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because what I remembered was I turned around to my partner and said, "Oh, cool, I won't need HBO anymore because it's going to move to Netflix."
Yeah.
Because that's when they
that wasn't even going to... when Netflix bought them, that wasn't even going to be the plan.
No, yeah, they were still going to be
Netflix
assholes.
was... No. Not even that. They, you got to understand, it's not just a matter of, I'm paying for 2 things that's annoying, right? These are 2 companies with hundreds of thousands of employees each. If you combine those 2 things... So many people lose their jobs.
True.
So many projects gets cancelled.
True.
Different workshops get pushed together. It's not good. Mergers aren't good.
Yeah.
They're bad for monopoly. They're bad for the consumer. They're bad for a diversity in entertainment.
I just wanted one streaming service.
Yeah, no, and that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's completely fair.
Paramount.
So yeah, Paramount are buying Warner Brothers. Paramount is run by the Ellison family, which is a father and son who have deep ties with the current USA administration and the Big Orange Man.
Yep.
And James Gunn doesn't like the Big Orange Man. James Gunn doesn't really like the Ellisons, apparently. So if this deal does go through, there's a lot of speculation to say that James Gunn doesn't plan to stick around after his contract ends next year.
I did hear about his contracts coming up, and nothing's been talked about a re-signing.
Yeah.
So as much as we thought the DCU was going to be set for the next 5 years, it might all
be up in the air. Yeah. Which
politics
just fucking ruins everything.
Yeah.
Fucking ruins everything. But if James Gunn's not helming DC, James Gunn was being groomed for the position of Kevin Feige's role at Marvel before he got cancelled.
Oh.
So way back.
Know that.
Yeah, way back in phase 2, he did Guardians of the Galaxy, and then he was kind of being set up to take over for Feige, because Feige realistically didn't want to be doing that forever.
Yeah. He's made his money.
He's made an impact. He's built a legacy.
I mean, yeah.
And it was going to be a cosmic next phase. James Gunn was going to take the reins and do James Gunn things, which would have been sick.
Yeah,
if
definitely.
James Gunn's free, after next year, could come back and do a Star-Lord movie or a Nova movie or a Silver Surfer movie or another cosmic thing. Or
if he wants to come back to Marvel and kind of be there to set up the next phase, I'm not going to be mad.
No.
Because what he's done already with DC's nice.
I mean, 50% is pretty good.
Yeah, and what he's done...
Let's pass.
Pre his DC stuff with Marvel has always been good. I've enjoyed all 3. I know some people don't really like the second Guardians of the Galaxy, but
those people are fucking... That's a bad opinion.
Yeah.
That second Guardians movie's insanely good.
That's
a great... that's maybe one of the best trilogies in the MCU.
It probably is, thinking about it. Not including Avenger movies. Just solo movie. Because the only one that I have
Captain America's pretty good.
Yeah.
But as much as I like all of those movies, Civil War and Winter Soldier, really bring up the average. Nothing wrong with First Avenger.
Yeah, we've said
but
this.
It is. It's a fun World War. I love First Avenger, but it's not on the same level.
First Avenger is exactly what it should have been.
Yeah,
for a Captain
100%,
America movie.
Yeah,
but Guardians 1, 2, and 3 are just.
I feel like the quality average for all three of those movies is higher. Yep. Like all three of those movies bring the score up.
Yeah.
Whereas, what is an alternative? There's 3 Iron Mans. That's not the best one.
Thor,
I love all 3 of them, but they're not the best one.
Yeah, Thor, Spider-Man, but that's biased for me.
All 3 of those are good movies, but
I'm trying to be.
Yeah, I feel like
trying to be as unbiased as I can.
Yeah, the average itself, like just on those movies alone.
Because I see it the same. Like Homecoming is exactly what the first Spider-Man should have been.
Yeah, for sure.
No Way Home was just a teen holiday movie.
Yeah,
in a way.
I want to go back and watch that because it's really good.
It is a good movie.
It's really good.
I think a lot of people didn't like that movie because they didn't like the way Mysterio was portrayed for some reason, which I really enjoyed. I thought
that was such a good take on Mysterio.
Yeah, it was very different.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was different, but it was also, it made so much sense for that character. Because, in the comic books, he's like, oh, smoke and mirrors.
He's a loser.
He's a loser.
Yeah.
And in this one, he's still a loser. But it's smoke and mirrors, but it's in a digital
And then
age.
No Way Home.
Oh, man, it's such a good take on Mysterio. Yeah. What the hell? Why do people have a problem with that? That's crazy.
People are weird.
People are weird.
People are very weird.
But yeah. What do you think about the 7? We went on a mad tangent then.
Yeah, no, they all seem
like
plausible.
Sense. Yeah, plausible.
Yeah,
that's a good word for it. Shall we get into the main topic?
Yeah, just before, I did see something. This is obviously very rumor mill.
Okay.
Off the run.
I love the rumor mill.
But I heard that if Toby gets a very good response from Doomsday and Secret Wars, if he's in it as much, because of how good his response from No Way Home, people are saying, do you reckon Sony might, you know what? Let's finally do that. Old Man Spider-Man 4. Because Toby obviously is happy to continue jumping the suit on.
Look, all right.
I don't know how they would do it. It's very, very, very like...
Spider-Man Life Story.
Yeah.
Do you know Spider-Man Life Story? That's the comic book where he ages. So it's set in the 60s and then it goes all the way to the 2000s, but he doesn't stay the same age the whole time, like in the main continuity.
Oh, yep.
So like you get towards the end of it and he's an older Spider-Man. Look, I can't say that I would. I'd definitely be there opening night to see that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would make tons of money.
Mm-hmm.
I still think it is very unlikely.
Very unlikely, but how cool would it be if we woke up one day and we saw Tobey Maguire is returning, Sam Raimi is returning, Danny Elfman is returning, the whole powerhouse is returning.
Except they recast Kristen Dunst with Ice Spice.
Yep. Yep. Yes. Thought I was feeling you. All right.
They say that falling in love is wonderful.
Should we get to the main
You start.
You want me to start?
Yeah, because I want to go get a beverage.
Okay.
So I can go and gallivant around the apartment, getting myself a beverage, and you can begin your phase.
Okay.
The floor is yours.
So, the main topic for today, as we kind of ran across before, is me and Ben are creating our own Phase 7, post-Secret Wars. So, the soft reboot that's been... What would you say that's been teased and said for the last 3 years, realistically? It's been around the rumor mill.
What's been for 3 years?
The soft reboot's been spoken about for a while.
It's all but confirmed.
Yeah.
I think there was a press release to say that they were doing like a soft reset. Some things were going to carry over, some things were going to be just from
brand
scratch.
Yeah.
Which characters are carrying over in your?
If he wants to, because he fucking owns that studio in a way. Tom
Yep. No brainer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Any new X-Men that gets brought up in the next
Spider-Man movie?
Spider-Man,
So,
Doomsday,
Jean-
Secret Wars,
Yep.
if they're in it.
Yep. I don't think they will be. Maybe in Secret Wars.
If they are, I'm saying if they are. Probably any newer actor that survives Doomsday and Secret Wars.
Shang-Chi?
Yeah, so like Shang-Chi, maybe some of the Thunderbolts if they want to.
Yeah.
Florence Pugh.
Florence Pugh.
I believe they're safe-ish in a way. And then I was going to say the Fantastic Four, but after those movies that you read out...
I'd love another Fantastic Four.
Well...
Oh.
Going into that. So this is my MCU Phase 7. I have 6 movies and 2 TV shows.
Wow.
I have beefed this up.
Yep.
So mine begins with a Fantastic Four 2 movie.
What's it called?
I don't have names.
Oh.
So mine's very... It's beefed.
Can I name it?
Yeah, name it. Go on.
Give me the plot. No. I don't know what the plot is.
So... This is my big opener for the next phase.
Fantastic Four 2.
Yeah, it's a Fantastic Four 2 movie.
Fantastic Four Squared.
Okay, yep, Fantastic Four Squared.
Fantastic Four Skins.
So my idea is it would open up with a narrator saying this world might feel familiar, but it's different. So this is now not set in the 70s or a 70s inspired era. It's modern day, but the same cast. So because of this whole reboot, it's fully rebooted, but you're in a modern New York, in the Baxter Building. It's an already established Fantastic Four. We've already met the characters.
So just on that as well.
Yep.
Soft reboot in Secret Wars, in the comic anyway. Essentially what happens is all the incursions happen, every universe is destroyed, pulled apart, put back together. There's one universe.
Yes.
That explains why you're Fantastic Four in modern day?
Yes.
Okay. Same cast?
Same cast.
Pedro's back?
I really enjoyed the cast.
Yep. Joseph Quinn.
This is also...
Eben Moss Bacharach.
Yep. This is also going off the fact that we obviously don't know about what happens in Brand New Day. We don't know what happens in Doomsday. We don't know what happens in Secret Wars. Mm-hmm. So some of my characters fully could die in the next year and a half, and we don't know that.
They could die and then be recast? They could die and stay dead?
So original cast, but in a modern setting.
Yep.
So modern day New York.
Mm-hmm.
Baxter Building's there. Mm-hmm. The family dynamic's back.
Yep.
I'm going to say no child at the moment.
No child?
Yep.
So you're killing Franklin Richards? They already have a child. You can't do no child.
All right. Child's back. We'll change it up.
Second back. Child. They have another child. They do have another child in the comics, Valeria.
But the big setup is there's no Avengers yet.
Oh.
So it's only the Fantastic Four. So no Avengers. So after Secret Wars, there is no Avengers.
No Avengers.
There is. So we start with the Fantastic Four. So
okay.
Yep.
All right.
The movie will be starting showing them beating Annihilus.
Silver balls.
Them beating Annihilus.
Colossus was on the TV. Annihilus.
Yep. So
Annihilus is the villain of the Fantastic Four Square.
No. That's the start. So they defeat
him.
The intro. Defeat him.
Very big villain to
Yep. You wait.
Okay.
So it's to show that this is an established team. They know what they're doing. They've worked together before. Mm-hmm. It's the Fantastic Four. Pretty good, I reckon.
Pitch perfect, Don. As
Thank
always.
You. So that's just this. It's kind of the movie is to set the tone of the world, so we know where we're at.
Yeah.
Okay, but the main villain.
Yeah.
First retcon by Owen. Kang the Conqueror is back.
Interesting.
He is the main villain of the Fantastic Four.
Who is
casting? See this. I said this to Ben before we started the show.
We can do. You haven't done casting.
I haven't done many casting.
Planning. Can I throw some names at you first?
Throw a name at me.
Who should we cast as Kang the Conqueror?
Should we bring him back?
Bring back Jonathan Majors.
I enjoyed him.
I don't think so. I think we need as Kang the Conqueror in the Fantastic Four Second Steps. That's not a good
New
title.
Steps.
New Steps. Next Steps.
Next Steps.
Fantastic Four Next Steps. Yep. They do still have Franklin.
She's pregnant.
Again,
at the end.
With Valeria at the end.
Thanks. Yep, there we go.
Steps. There we go. Who's a good for Kang the Conqueror? I don't know.
Anyway.
I think of anybody.
The movie ends with them defeating...
CGI.
The movie ends with them defeating Kang. But not fully defeating Kang.
What sort of movie is it though? Is it like a... Because the first one had like a real style to it. It had like retro futurism to it. You're doing a modern day Fantastic Four family dynamic. What sort of movie? Like what sort of movie?
I'm trying to think of a movie.
Is it going to be sci-fi or is it going to be like time travel? Is it going to... Because Kang's in it? Is it going to be...
Yes,
so we're going to space?
Space, yeah, space.
Mm-hmm. So it's like a sci-fi movie?
Yeah, kind of sci-fi, I reckon.
One thing that I was thinking about with the, like, when they're going to reboot this, they've got to make it different. They've got to have every movie have its own feel.
Yeah.
So what sort of...
I just really liked... the main reason I brought this back is because I feel like the Fantastic Four deserves a second movie.
Yeah.
Just because, well, looking at those, it wasn't on there. I don't know why. I really enjoyed the first one.
It didn't do as well as they wanted it to do.
Yeah.
But
the main setup of this movie is it's setting up the world, the brand new world we're in. Brings in Kang. They obviously win the battle.
Why is Kang in it?
You will find out later.
Oh, okay. No, but in this movie,
it's to just introduce the character.
No, but what's his motive?
Because
Kang in the comic books. So what's Kang in the comic books?
He's
motive?
A descendant of Reed Richards.
He's a descendant of Reed Richards. So you're tied into the main guy.
That's why.
It comes into the family dynamic.
Yes.
So Fantastic Four Next Steps is a family drama, action sci-fi movie.
Yep. Bang.
Yeah. Okay. I'm on board. I'm on board.
Post-credit scene 1. There is 2 post-credit scenes in this movie. I've done post-credit scenes. Post-credit scene 1 is a secret task force hunting down young mutants.
Oh.
Sets up... So you would think it would be a Fantastic Four post-credit scene, but no. It's to set up the overarching story of this phase. Mutants. X-Men.
Interesting.
That's post-credit scene 1.
Yep.
Post-credit scene 2 is Kang the Conqueror licking his wounds from being defeated.
Yeah.
And starting to rebuild his army. So that's just to kind of show that even though they won the final battle, he's not gone.
It's very bold that you've gone with Kang again.
It is. And it's also because I feel like we were robbed from a very good villain.
I mean, in Earth's Mightiest Heroes, he was a great force.
I was about to say, this is a big driving factor of my...
And I like the descendant of Reed Richards part.
That's why I made him the Fantastic Four villain to start off with.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so he's going to be the main villain of the Fantastic Four. Mm-hmm. But you're taking him out in the first movie.
Mm-hmm. Just wait.
Okay. All right.
Just wait.
Sorry.
I want you, with that post-credit scene too, I want the same... Think of the vibe of they defeated Kang, right?
Yeah.
But then that second post-credit scene of him rebuilding, think of... Is it Avengers? Where Thanos is sitting down? Remember when we first saw Thanos?
Yeah, the Avengers post-credit scene, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to be the vibe of like, okay, he's not gone. He's still here. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Actually, this kind of works as well, because they kind of like snuffed Kang out in the main MCU real quick and then replaced him with Doom.
Yep.
But if you it's a reboot of the thing, you know, Kang's kind of motivation could be his, like in Earth's Mightiest Heroes, his universe is starting to collapse.
Yep.
So you add that tragic element of he's losing his wife, he's losing his kingdom, and then it's because the incursions all happened, everything got destroyed except for the main timeline.
Yep.
And who's responsible for that? Most likely Reed Richards and blah, blah, blah.
So
yep.
It is, like you said, it's bold. He comes in the very first movie. Mm-hmm. You think he's gone.
Is he Kang like Kang proper, or is he like a version of Kang like Rama-Tut? Or
he's Kang.
He's Kang.
Kang the Conqueror.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Second thing in the MCU, my MCU, it's a TV show. A Wolverine TV show.
Wolverine TV show?
Yes. Now listen. Now this is a shout out to Coy. He was on the Escape podcast.
Uh-huh.
So he had an idea of a Wolverine TV show and each season be
A different time period?
A different time period.
Ooh!
Now, I am doing that, but I'm doing it in a way that it's each episode is a different time period. So it's not 8 or like 5 seasons of Wolverine time periods. It's episode 1, him as a boy, growing up. Episode 2, bringing the Japan factor, also bringing the World War. I don't know. I don't remember the full timeline of Wolverine.
So you'd start out in the 1800s.
Yeah.
When he's a kid.
Yes.
And then the next episode would probably be...
Is it
World War? I think he was in the Civil War as well.
Civil War. You've got Civil War. You've got... In my head, I've got...
America's only 250 years old now.
In my head, I've got Young Logan. You've got Civil War, Japan, World War. So that's 4 episodes at least.
Wait, hang on. So, yeah. You got 1800s, so around the same time as like Red Dead Redemption. And you got, that's post Civil War. So you got, you got to have a World War One and 2.
Yep.
Japan was World War 2.
Yep. There you go.
So you could have World War 1. In the trenches in like France or something.
Yeah. This is what I mean. Like each episode would be based around a different time period
and
he was
then
in.
World War II would be like in the trenches in probably in Europe again with the Nazis. You could have Captain America referenced or something.
Yeah.
And then you'd want an episode after that for Japan.
Yep. I put 8 episodes, 8 1-hour-long episodes, but we'll work. That's a workshop, you know what I mean? But you get the gist of the idea. Is each episode.
At first, you said it, and I was like, "Oh, you don't want to cheapen Wolverine."
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying it's.
I can't say that I wouldn't watch that.
And then the last episode is him just coexisting in modern day. Post-credit scene of the last episode is Logan walking up to the X-Mansion, or getting introduced into the X-Men.
Interesting.
Okay, which then leads into the next movie. So we go from the Wolverine TV show into the next movie.
X-Men.
Yeah. This just, introduce the X-Men, introduce Magneto as the villain. Pretty, not standard, but you've got... I wanted to focus more on like... This is going to sound stupid, but remember like Sky High? Like the school dynamic.
Yep.
I wanted to focus on the school dynamic.
It should be an adult, like a young adult film.
Yeah,
it should be like a teen drama
exactly.
sort of thing.
It's a school dynamic. Logan's now been introduced as a bit of an old man in a way. You've got Xavier. You've got your main cast. I haven't casted anyone, but your main students like Cyclops, Jean, Beast, Rogue. Your X-Men.
Yep.
Magneto is going to be the main villain. But very minimal. Like you said, it's more going to be focused on the school dynamic. It's more just establishing the X-Men are here. They're in the world. Magneto's in the world. Charles and Magneto have that relationship.
So what's the story of it?
Politics. In the way.
Oh, so it's kind of like the anti-mutant sentiment.
Yeah. Which is also kind of leads back to that first post-credit scene where it's the young teen mutants are getting hunted down by a secret government task force. Because
is it the task force or is it like Sentinels as well?
It's a task force.
Okay.
Which, will lead to the government building the Sentinels. It's pretty much, I want the whole this MCU phase to establish humans do not like mutants.
Okay. All
which
right.
is is like you run of the mill stuff when it comes to the X-Men. The post credit scene of the X-Men movie is Magneto, Scarlet Witch, and Quicksilver. So his kids, there is kids in this, are building a mutant revolution. So they're building, what's the word?
The Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Mutants.
To overthrow the humans because they're assholes and they treat us different and mean.
Yep.
Okay. Which then leads into my next movie.
Future. Yep.
This one's a little bit.
Wait, what's your next one?
This is my next movie.
Oh yeah,
I haven't
sorry.
said yet. This one's a little bit different.
Here's the next men.
This one's a little bit different. It's a bit of a sidestep from the main MCU storyline ish.
Mm-hmm.
I want a recasted, so new actor, solo Hulk movie.
You can't always get what you want.
So I want a Hulk movie, which is a psychological thriller of Bruce versus the Hulk.
Yep.
So it's him trying to come to terms with who he is.
Yep.
Bruce is a scientist, obviously.
Yep.
His whole philosophy is he wants to understand the mutants. He's obviously not a mutant by birth, but he got the gamma radiation and he's different. He knows he's different.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to understand how these people, how they work, their genes, their biologic.
Have you got anybody in mind?
For Hulk? No,
Yeah.
I had no actor.
So you don't want Mark Ruffalo?
You
don't want Mark Muffalo?
No. I kind of want fresh Hulk. I need an actor that can play very good by himself. It's a psychological drama, Ben, because do you want to know who the main villain is? Himself. So
yeah, okay, that's really good.
Yeah, so it's a psychological drama.
It's a Jacqueline Hyde situation.
Yeah,
it's proper, just like
it's Hulk. It's Bruce, trying to study, do his science stuff, but then every now and then he just flips, and Hulk comes out. He doesn't know what's happened. What did I do wrong?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. He's been hunted now.
Yep,
you know what I mean.
Yep.
All right. So post-credit scene in that of the Hulk is similar to, I think it's Avengers 2. Is it Avengers 2 where Hulk's like hidden away and then someone finds him? He's like trying to hide himself from the world. He's in some random country. I think that's Avengers 2. One? That's one. Oh, that is one. Okay. So it's that. It's Hulk trying to hide away. He's been hunted now because obviously he's spazzed out. Ross is trying to, we need to stop this, man.
Yeah.
He's hiding away from the world. And then you see a figure in the door telling Bruce, I need you. I'm building a team.
Here we go again. Oh, shit. Here we go
now
again.
It goes to the peak of my phase.
Is this the penultimate movie?
No, this is the big movie of the phase. Well, one of the big movies of the phase. This is like, so you've ramped up. This is the
climax?
One of not the main movie because there's a big ending movie, but this is a climax movie because it's a Spider-Man movie.
Oh, okay.
It is a Spider-Man movie. We are doing a Spider-Man movie. This is the one I've got probably the most.
Oh, okay.
So this
has some paragraphs on his phone.
Yes. This has a PS5 inspired. I've drawn things from different. This is Tom Holland. We had no recast. This is Tom.
Tom Holland.
Tom has survived the
Secret Wars.
Okay.
Yeah. He's one of the guys that survived.
He is now obviously an established Spider-Man.
Yep.
The movie starts with him taking on the Sinister Six. All right? He is fighting a recasted Doc Ock who has created a new Sinister Six to take down Peter with the Prowler in the Sinister Six.
Uh-huh.
That's to set up someone else in the movie.
He
He defeats the Sinister Six. It's Spider-Man, come on. But after that battle, he sits back. Reminisce of Spider-Man 3, Toby taking on Sandman, pulling out his thing, putting this... remember how he's that tip in the sand? And he's like, fuck, that was hard. You know what I mean? Yeah. So he defeats the Sinister Six, but he knows he can't do this all alone now. He needs some help.
Where's he going to get the help from?
Miles Morales.
Oh, so Miles Morales is just already...
He's already here.
He's already Spider-Man?
Yeah. I wouldn't say he's Miles Morales game where he's still learning.
But like,
he's already got the powers.
So you just do the movie, bang, Miles Morales is just out there already.
Yep. Oh, we now have 2, which will soon be 3 Into the Spider-Verse movies. We don't need a Miles Morales origin story, in my opinion.
Is it the same Miles?
I wouldn't say it's the same Miles because that's a cartoon.
So?
No, it's I don't have an actor. You know what I mean? It's just already established Miles Morales is in the universe.
Okay.
But he's still infant in the superhero fighting crime.
Yeah.
So Peter, it's like, mate, I don't think you're ready to be doing solo stuff. I don't think you're ready to be taking on the Sinister Six with me.
Yep.
But I'm teaching you the way because this guy can't do it all alone.
No.
All right?
He's getting slow. He's not in high school anymore.
Exactly. He needs to do the stretches.
Stretching.
Harry Osborn's in this movie.
Who you got?
No actor.
Yep.
This is what I said. I don't.
No.
Don't have any actors.
Yep.
I just want to introduce You've got Peter. You've got MJ. We'll bring Zendaya back if she wants to come back. Ned, if he's not dead at this point.
Hobgoblin. Goblin needs nuts.
But now you've got Harry Osborn.
Yep.
So Peter has a new best friend. You've obviously got Miles. This then introduces Norman Osborn, played by Anthony Starr. The only
you're gonna cast some people.
The only casting I've done in this is Anthony Starr as Norman Osborn because I want that. So that sets up, obviously, the Green Goblin.
Yeah.
He's already the Green Goblin at this point. Right? The Green Goblin releases the symbiote.
Lab-grown
symbiote.
Interesting.
But I'm not going down the route of the PS5 story where Harry's Venom.
Venom, yeah.
Because I know a lot of people don't like that.
If it's done well, it's done well.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So, Venom is introduced.
Yep.
Peter fights Venom. Symbiote. Him stronger. Me want him.
Interesting. So does the symbiote have all of like the Spider-Man powers already?
Yes.
How does that work?
I wouldn't say Spider-Man power. So the symbiote's just like a beast.
Yep.
He's just a menace.
Can he crawl up walls and shoot webs?
No.
Because like the symbiote.
He gets those powers from Peter.
Peter.
No, he's just like an animal.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. It was a cartoon. I think it was an Ultimate Spider-Man.
Spectacular Spider-Man.
No, because he had the powers at that point, didn't he?
I don't know. It's interesting that you're doing Venom before Black Suit Spider-Man, but like
it's the opposite. Yeah, I'm doing it the opposite way.
Yeah.
So it's like this savage alien beast.
Mm-hmm.
Peter turns to Black Suit Spider-Man. The main fight is between Miles and Peter.
Interesting. Oh, okay, yeah.
Miles beats Black Suit Spider-Man, which then makes Peter realize this kid's ready. Miles is now ready to either take the mantle if I need to hit the retirement, or he's just ready.
Yep.
He's no longer a kid anymore. He's ready. So that movie introduces Norman Osborn, the Green Goblin.
Uh-huh.
It introduced the Black Suit Spider-Man, so we get that cool. Everyone loves that.
Yeah.
It introduces Miles and shows Miles is ready to be the next Spider-Man if needed. So we do get a lot in that movie, but at first
it's very Spider-Man 2 as well.
Yep. At first I was shitting myself because I was reading it. I was like, "There's a lot going on," and then I remembered this movie coming out in a couple of weeks' time.
I don't even know what's going on.
We've got Hulk, Jean Grey, we've got the Punisher, we've got all of so. Mine's still it's there, but it's more to establish. We're not rebooting Spider-Man again. We've already got Spider-Man. We're bringing in Miles, but we're not doing a whole movie of an origin story because we've had the Into the Web. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Into the Web.
It's like people know who Miles is now.
Yeah.
I said Into the Web.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Post-credit scene 1 in Spider-Man.
Yep.
Miles and Peter doing a bit of the little man work. Petty crimes. They're fighting around the city.
Petty crimes.
They're fighting around the city. And then they bump in to a bunch of heroes. The Defenders. Now renamed.
The Defenders?
Yes. Now renamed Marvel Knights.
Marvel Knights?
Yes, because it's Daredevil, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, The Punisher. The 5 of them. The Marvel Knights.
I like
which are street level heroes. These are people that do the street level stuff.
Do they call themselves the Marvel Knights?
No, that's just a name that's an actual name in the comic run. The Marvel Knights, yeah. So I just
like Marvel Knights in the comics was like, it was like a, 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 it It was like an edgier run of those characters. Like each one of those characters had a Marvel Knights.
So that realistically, they're still the Defenders.
Yeah.
But I just said the Marvel Knights so people understand.
Yeah. That's the vibe.
That's the vibe.
Yeah.
Post-credit scene 2. This is the big one.
Okay.
Norman Osborn sitting in Oscorp in his office. He pulls out a file or loads up a file on the computer because it's modern. The Dark Avengers.
Ooh!
Bang! Movie
but
finishes.
You said there's no Avengers yet.
Just wait.
Sorry.
When I said there's no Avengers, there's just not an established group yet.
Does it say the Dark Avengers? Like, okay, all right.
It's more.
It is a file that's what's on it is the Dark Avengers, but I wouldn't say Dark Avengers.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah. Like it's him. I've put these titles in so people understand what comic run I'm going to.
It is.
Yeah. So it's something to do with the Dark Avengers. It's like a group. It's
because that's what the comic book's called.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
But
like
in the comic run, Norman isn't like, yes, these are the Dark Avengers.
Yeah, exactly.
It's more like we're the Avengers now, bitches. Like I'm Iron Man.
So it's
Iron
him.
Patriot.
So pretty much it's him.
Iron Patriot.
Ooh. This is a setup for future things.
Yeah, love the Dark Avengers.
Yeah, exactly. And I thought it's such a cool. And because we've got Anthony Starr as Norman Osborn, it's not like we've got.
Are you keeping Sentry?
I haven't. Okay. But my big thing was now that we got Anthony Starr as Norman Osborn.
Yep.
We've got an established actor who can do a few things. Down the line. So that's just to set up that. So yes, it's Norman Osborn over his computer looking at a file of superhumans that he wants to bring together.
Yeah, he wants to do it.
He wants to do an
Avengers.
Yeah, he wants to do a Nick.
He wants to start a team.
Yes. My next TV show. The next one is a TV show.
Yep.
Midnight Suns.
Midnight Suns TV show.
Yes.
Interesting.
This will consist of 4 people. Okay. Ghost Rider. Recasted, obviously. We don't really have one.
Nicolas Cage.
Blade will be in this.
Yep.
So this is how we introduce Blade in my MCU. Okay. It's not a movie. He's in a TV show.
Yep.
Moon Knight with Oscar Isaac returning.
Oh, okay.
Because I want him back. He was really good.
He was good.
And I haven't watched this. I've seen clips, but Werewolf by Night.
Oh, so you want a wolf? You want Werewolf by Night? You should watch. It's really
I know. I after.
Spider Noir?
Yeah. I won't lie, I saw a TikTok which did an edit of these 4 characters and then it had Midnight Suns and this gave me the idea that this would be a wicked TV show.
Yeah, man.
It could be a good movie.
Yeah.
But I feel like a TV show would be cool because you'd have like 4 episodes, slimlined origin story of each person. So we understand the character, you know what I mean? Like Ghost Rider. Moon Knight, we've already got a TV show. But then it's them like slowly meeting each other. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then it's like this weird group dynamic that it's like, we shouldn't work together, but we
do.
You know what I mean? Similar to the Defenders in a way. Like, yeah.
But they're dealing with more of the supernatural.
Yeah, exactly.
The Marvel Universe.
So it's just the whole TV show is just going to be these guys meeting each other and having to learn to work together as a team, as this dysfunctional team, probably bickering and arguing like, fuck you, I'm doing this by myself. That's what I want it to be pretty mature, obviously, especially with Blade. Then the post-credit scene of that is Doctor Strange showing up and creating the Midnight Suns. If you know what I mean.
Oh,
yeah. So Doctor Strange.
Same actor or a different actor?
That one I'm not sure. What do you reckon? Do you reckon we should just bring him back?
Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's him appearing and then being like...
That's a character that you could get away with just having a past that's mysterious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he shows up and now the 5 of them are now the Midnight Suns.
Dope.
Cool.
Yeah. I like it.
Goes to my second last movie. This is a big one. Mm-hmm. And this is why I laughed when we read this out. Black Panther 3.
Yep.
So it's a Black Panther movie.
Recasting
with T'Challa's son.
Oh, okay. So T'Challa's son, T'Challa Jr.
Yep.
Is going to be the new Black Panther.
Is going to be the new Black Panther.
Cool. I'm on board. What's the story?
Learning the responsibilities of having to lead Wakanda. Similar to the first, in a way.
So it's going to echo the first.
But it's...
Who's the villain going to be?
The villains. Serpent Society.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
They are Black Panther villains.
Are they?
I was.
I thought they were Captain America villains.
They're also listed under Black Panther villains. So I kind of...
Interesting.
This one I struggled finding a main villain.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the villains have already been kind of
like
done.
Killmonger.
Yeah, and all
Claw.
that. So I wanted to go something different. So I went...
M'Baku.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. I went the Serpent...
Is M'Baku coming back?
Yeah. We'll bring back. All right, yeah. The Serpent Society are the main villains.
In Bombay.
Second retcon by Owen. The Black Panther is being... No, not the Black Panther. Wakanda is being harvested for its vibranium. Obviously. Which brings... Sorry, what am I saying? So the main villains are Serpent Society.
Yep.
And then Black Panther, I don't have an actor, is being hunted because someone has hired a mercenary to kill him.
And who's the mercenary?
Who do you think?
I don't know.
Retcon number 2 by Owen. Taskmaster. A proper Taskmaster.
Oh, that's
has
cool.
been hired.
So the real bad guy. So the Serpent Society is
it's
your warm-up bad guy, but the real bad guy is Taskmaster.
It's
Mm-hmm.
And I want to introduce somewhere in this film. I want to introduce White Wolf, but not Bucky, because you know how Bucky was. Yeah. I want to introduce a proper White Wolf, and I want it to be this dynamic between him and Black Panther, where it's similar to, think, Matt Murdock and Punisher, where they're friends, but they don't agree with the way, like, Matt doesn't like the way that
Punisher does
his things.
So
that's White Wolf is this kind of vigilante, obviously a vigilante, but he does things in a very aggressive way.
Yep.
Where...
Brutal.
Yeah, T'Challa's like, no, we can make peace with people.
Yeah.
But the main villain is actually Taskmaster hunting
That's cool.
the Panther.
That's really cool.
Yes.
I really like that.
Yes. Post-credit scene
Okay.
is a room in Wakanda.
Post-credit scene. It's a room.
It's Black Panther.
Yep.
With multiple different heroes, non-X-Men. So you've got Hulk. You've got Spider-Man.
Is it Hulk or Banner?
Banner. You've got Spider-Man. You've got Wonderman. Some of the Marvel Knights, or the Defenders. Some of the Midnight Suns. So not all of them.
Which ones?
We'll go like Daredevil, Luke Cage, Iron Fist. We'll go Doctor Strange, Moon Knight. Who else would you want?
But you're telling the story.
No, because I just said some of them because I don't think the whole group should be there.
This is like a super team or something.
So they're all in this room with Black Panther to bring in Operation Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Ooh.
Black Panther is now the new leader of the Avengers.
I like it.
This is...
He should have been.
Exactly.
If Chadwick Boseman didn't die, he would have been.
So this is Black Panther.
Rest in peace.
You set up Black Panther in this movie. The post-credit scene is he's rich too, so he can fund it all. He's like the new Tony Stark in a way. He can fund it.
We've not had a single Iron Man this whole time.
Yes.
Very interesting.
I've not gone down the... I've kind of left things open with certain characters because we've already had
Captain America, Iron Man, Thor.
Because
we want to focus on new people.
Yeah.
Understood.
And I know Black Panther's been established.
Wait, is Shang-Chi still hanging around? Is he in this meeting?
He is now. Shang-Chi's chucked in this meeting.
You're welcome. Similar you're in it.
But it's Black Panther just bringing these people together.
Yep.
To create the new Avengers, but the Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
The Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Which then leads to my final movie, Avengers vs X-Men.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
I thought you were going to go there.
This is my Doomsday. This is my Secret War. This is the big last movie of the phase. All right.
Yeah.
So it's the big finale. After it starts off with the failed mutant revolution. So Magneto's failed mutant revolution where he tries to take over and overthrow the world. And so it's failed.
Yeah.
It ain't happened.
Yeah.
You failed, mate. Which then makes the government go, all right, these guys need to be controlled.
Mm-hmm.
Like, these guys need to be either put down or contained.
Yeah.
They're not safe for humans. They're not safe for the society.
Yeah.
So they call in the Avengers. The newly formed group, the Avengers.
Is it the Avengers or is it the Dark Avengers?
No, this is the Avengers.
Oh, okay.
So the government be like, yo, Black Panther, we need your help.
Mm-hmm.
Now, where are we? So newly formed Avengers, they've called them up to help him out because it's like superhumans versus superhumans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which obviously from the Avengers standpoint, they just wanted to be like, all right, guys, we need to calm down. You know what I mean? We need to reel it back in. Let's not kill humans. We need to learn to coexist. Where the government, their actual.
So the newly formed Avengers are going against the X-Men.
Yeah,
straight off the bat.
Yeah. So pretty much.
What did the X-Men do to deserve that?
Not X-Men, just mutants.
Oh, just mutants.
And
the X-Men come in to intervene and protect the mutants.
So yeah,
Okay, yeah.
So what's happening is the government's basically like hired the Avengers.
Yeah.
To be like, we need your help because us humans can't do it ourselves.
Yeah.
To control these guys,
Mm-hmm.
but realistically, what the government actually want to do is they want to kill the mutants. They've got a virus.
Yep.
To destroy the mutant gene.
Right.
To wipe them off the earth.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
like in the boys.
Yes. In the Avengers' head, they're thinking they're just policing to stop these guys.
Yep.
They're just the muscle. But realistically, the dark tone is they're actually working with the government who want to kill them.
But they don't know this.
They don't know this.
Yeah.
The virus gets released. Jean turns into the Dark Phoenix. Yep.
Out of where? Out of nowhere?
Because of the virus, it tries to kill her, turns her into the Dark Phoenix. Do you remember the A vs. X comic?
Yeah.
This is in the comic run.
Yeah.
Yep. So,
but the Phoenix Force went into like 5 different X-Men though.
When she first turned into the Dark Phoenix, it was because of a virus.
Really?
Yeah.
In the Avengers vs. X-Men comic.
Yeah, I'd reading up on it. So that's what like flipped her switch.
Yeah.
It's this virus tried to kill her,
Mm-hmm.
and then it went into like protection mode.
Yeah.
Turned her into the Dark Phoenix, which then creates the massive battle. The X-Men get involved, obviously. Avengers vs. X-Men. So they're fighting.
Cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Pretty simple.
Yeah.
Because it's similar. It kind of goes in the same storyline of the comic where it's like the X-Men are like, well, the Dark Phoenix is actually going to save us from this virus.
Yeah.
And the Avengers are like, she's going to fucking destroy the world.
Yeah.
Avengers vs. X-Men.
You've got a nuke on your team.
Pretty much.
But also, isn't that a bit hypocritical? Because, I mean, the Avengers got Hulk on their team.
Yeah, that's true.
These are all things that they'll have to discuss, I suppose.
So that just kind of sets up the big fight between Avengers vs. X-Men. We get the cool lineups. We get Cyclops versus Black Panther.
Yep.
We get Wolverine takes on Hulk or whatever.
Yep,
you know what I mean? We get those matchups. It's what we want to see on the big screen. What we might actually get, we don't know yet.
Maybe.
That's what I mean. This is all just speculation because this shit could already happen.
Yeah, this is just
We
like
don't
this is your fan.
So the big war happens. The dust settles.
It's like fantasy football.
Yeah. The dust settles. The virus is settled. They work out their differences.
Mm-hmm.
They need to learn to coexist together.
Yeah.
We're all on the same planet. We need to learn to coexist. All right? Which then forms the alliance between all these supergroups. So you've got the Avengers. You've got the X-Men. You've got the Midnight Suns. You've got the street level Defenders.
Mm-hmm.
You've got all these supergroups, which then creates the MCU Illuminati. So you have Charles Xavier or Cyclops. It depends which leader you want of the X-Men. You've got Black Panther from the Avengers. You have Daredevil representing the Defenders. You have Doctor Strange representing the Midnight Suns. You have Mr. Fantastic representing the Fantastic Four. And then the 6th member is Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Yes, representing all these solo heroes that aren't part of a group. Because what does Spider-Man have in common with a lot of those groups? He's been an Avenger. He's worked with the Fantastic Four. He has
knowingly gone to the X Mansion. He has met with the X-Men. You know what I mean? He is, unironically, as a mate said to me, the web that brings all these people together.
Yeah.
And that is my MCU Illuminati. A bit different to the comic run, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's more a high council of superheroes that represent each superhero group.
Yeah.
Which then a massive galactic threat on Earth can all work together
and
to become a, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Come together as a team.
For future threats. So now we are in a world where they all coexist,
mm-hmm.
where they all live together. Post-credit scene 1. Like I said, this movie is an Avengers versus X-Men movie.
Yeah.
So it's an Avengers movie, but it's also an X-Men movie.
Uh-huh.
So I thought it's only fair for each post-credit scene to represent one of each team.
Uh-huh.
Post-credit scene 1 is the Pyramids of Egypt. It pans down to under the pyramids. There is a figure laying down.
Yep.
Eyes open.
Yep.
Red fills the room. Apocalypse is awake.
Oh, no.
And that's it. It ends like that. So that's the setup.
For the X-Men?
Yeah, for the X-Men. Post-credit scene 2. We're going way back to the start of this.
Yeah.
Kang the Conqueror appears in a solar system. So, is it our solar system? We don't know.
Mm-hmm.
He appears just in space with an army ready. Right? It cuts to Kang walking through a corridor with cells. You have Silver Surfer in a cell. You've got Nova in a cell. You have the Guardians of the Galaxy in the cell, which sets up the fact that since Fantastic Four 1, where he disappeared and everyone thought he was defeated, this is what he's been doing. He's been taking on the protectors of the galaxy. He's been taking on all these people that aren't related to the Earth.
Yep.
He's been like, to show his... This is more to show his power scale, where he's at. You know what I mean? So you've got all these people in cells, and now he's appeared. Which then cuts back to Earth. Everything seems fine. You've got these superheroes coexisting. Everything seems all good. Yay, yay. We won. Everything's fine. It then cuts to Johnny Storm. He goes into his room in the Baxter building. He pulls out a device. It sends a signal to Kang. He then reveals himself to be a Skrull.
Oh, it's the Skrulls working with Kang.
Setting up
Secret Invasion.
Secret Invasion.
Oh, my Lord.
And that is how my MCU finishes.
Oh, that's the end of the phase?
So that's the end of the phase.
Set up Secret Invasion?
So that's my third and final retcon. I hated the Secret Invasion TV show.
Yeah, it was no good.
Yep. That is very Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Instead of it being Captain America, though, I've gone for Johnny.
Yeah.
Because I've gone for Johnny because...
Their favourite character.
It's the Fantastic Four again.
Yep.
They fought at the start.
Yep.
I was going to go Sue because of Reed.
Yeah.
But then I thought, no.
With the
let's
and stuff.
Let's go her brother.
Yep.
So Johnny is the first Skrull that's been... Johnny's the first character that's been invaded. Scrolled.
He's been invaded.
Yep, invaded. So those two post-credit scenes sets up...
Johnny, show us where you've been invaded.
Those two... Show us on the doll.
Show us on the doll.
Those two post-credit scenes sets up the next X-Men big bad, Apocalypse, and then sets up the big Secret Invasion.
Interesting. Well, I'll tell you what, that was very entertaining. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Obviously, I won't lie, it's still a bit of a mess, and it was done in the space of 2.5 days.
Yeah.
But you get the gist of the idea of the whole...
I really appreciate like how interconnected it all was, and like how things came back, and I've gone in I've gone in the complete opposite direction.
And I like that. When you told me this, I was very keen.
I've gone in the complete opposite direction. I was thinking about how Phase 7 should be.
Yes.
Or Phase 0, as it's being called in...
is that what it's been called?
Mm-hmm. It's been called Phase 0. So my Phase 0... I wanted to go in it with a completely different kind of approach. I didn't want to do anything... Like, obviously, we love the MCU. That's why we do this show, man. Like, from Iron Man to Endgame, like, we've been along for this ride.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to do the same thing again, though.
That's fair.
I wanted to try and approach this with a different kind of way of thinking about each movie as its own thing to go and see, rather than
an interconnected
part. So but not saying that there's no interconnectedness.
No, but I do like. I like that.
But I wanted each thing to be just completely like zone in on a specific character. Now, I've not gone and done like a whole phase. I do have a couple of ideas for examples of how you can kind of do this.
Mm-hmm.
We already know that the first movie to come out after Secret Wars is going to be X-Men in 2028, the reboot.
Okay.
Now, this is going to be directed by, at this point, I'm taking all of the information that I have based on the movie that is real and going to happen already, and then adding upon that.
Oh, nice.
We're going to have Jake Schreier, who directed Thunderbolts, the new Avengers.
Yep.
He's set to direct this movie already. So we're going to keep him on board because
That's good.
He clearly knows how to handle interpersonal team dynamics.
You're 100% right, because that's one thing I did like about Thunderbolts is as much as it is a team up movie, it didn't get overcrowded.
It's not overcrowded, no.
And each character got their own.
Every character got a moment to shine.
Taskmaster.
Except for Taskmaster.
Good.
I mean, that wasn't his fault.
Yeah.
He was just dealing with the consequences.
Yeah.
But like in Thunderbolts, every team member had a moment to shine. It was a group of misfits, of outcasts. I feel like this is such a good fit for this director to then go into X-Men, because that's what X-Men is. It's a home for the outcasts. It's all the people that aren't accepted in normal society. We're 99% sure that Sadie Sink is playing Jean Grey in Spider-Man Brand New Day. So I'm riding that, and I'm going, that's going to be my first pick for the team. It's going to be Sadie Sink. It's Jean Grey. We'll see how her portrayal is in Spider-Man Brand New Day, but I'm imagining as much as Cyclops is going to be the leader of this team, she's also going to be... They're going to be like co-leaders of this team. They're going to be like the mum and dad.
The dynamic duo.
Yeah. They're going to be the big brother, big sister glue that's holding this team together. We're not doing Wolverine.
I like it.
We're letting Wolverine rest for a little bit. Hugh Jackman has been playing Wolverine longer than anybody's been playing anybody.
Yeah.
And I feel like after Secret Wars, we need to let him rest a little bit. We will be touching on Wolverine in between the first two X-Men movies.
Oh, are you keeping Hugh Jackman?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay, that's
no.
what
I have somebody in mind that I want to play my Wolverine.
Yeah, I like that.
But I'm going to tell you now as well, there's not going to be an Avengers movie proper in my first phase.
I like that though.
But only because I feel like we've been riding with Avengers for this whole MCU up until now, and if we're soft rebooting, I feel like the focus should be on the X-Men. Very much like it was both. There will be an Avengers team. It'll be probably kind of a variation of what the new Avengers is and the West Coast Avengers is. But I don't want to retread like you picked different characters.
Yeah, that was my main thing.
Yeah, I don't want to retread
I was the same
Trinity.
thing where I was like, I don't want to be like, and then Iron Man and Captain America.
And then we did Captain America First Avenger again.
The only one I really wanted to redo was Hulk, and that's only because I feel
that's so fair.
We never got we got the Incredible Hulk, which was a different actor.
Yep.
Then we've had Hulk scattered throughout the MCU, but he's always a side character in someone else's story.
And like, it's unfortunate because it's not even Marvel's fault that that's the case. Like, there's a weird distribution deal with Universal where they can't put him in a... Well, they can make a solo Hulk movie, but they've got to pay Universal a ton of money.
Yeah, which is not justifiable.
It's not justifiable. Yeah. Like, they should do they should renegotiate a deal like they did with Sony and Spider-Man.
Fully.
Yeah. But anyway, we're back to the first X-Men movie. I really wanted to have it be like Euphoria, but X-Men. I wanted it to be like they're clearly teenagers. You're going to cast all of these people. They're going to be in their mid-20s, but you're casting them to be like, 18.
I mean,
right?
Yeah.
My team consists of, at the moment, and I've got to cast somebody that I've cast as each.
I like this. I like this.
So we've got Sadie Sink as Jean Grey already. We've got Patrick Schwarzenegger, Arnold Schwarzenegger's son. He was in White Lotus season 3 in Thailand. But he was also in Gen V. Yep. He is my pick for Scott Summers' Cyclops.
Ooh.
He's currently, I think, 32 years old. Sadie Sink's 24. Patrick Schwarzenegger is 32 years old. So he still looks like a younger man.
Well,
he's taller. He's got the build. He's got that kind of my way or the highway leadership sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like he was playing a completely different character in what I saw him in White Lotus, but I was watching that show with him in it and I was thinking, yeah, this could be Cyclops.
Yeah.
He looks the part.
Yeah.
He talks the part. He's my fan pick for Cyclops anyway. My third member is going to be Beast, Hank McCoy.
Yep.
And I've cast Peter Claffey, who plays Sir Duncan the Tall in A Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Yep.
That's not an original thought by me. There was a report a couple of months ago where apparently Marvel was looking at Peter Claffey to be Beast in the new X-Men movie. And I saw that and I was like, I want that.
Yeah.
Because not that Sir Dunk in the show is anything like Hank McCoy, but there is a certain earnestness and a certain like heartfelt energy that he brings to that character that I feel like he would really do well at bringing to Beast. Plus he's a tall motherfucker and I can see them putting him in the blue
and then
him hanging off ceilings, and I think he'd be great. I think he'd be a great Beast. My next pick, very topical for me anyway right now. I'm going to go see He-Man tonight. What's his name? What's He-Man's name? Nicholas Galadzine. I've seen him recently. He was in The Sheep Detectives. He's my pick for Angel, Warren Worthington.
Oh, yep.
Right?
Yep.
So, and he's actually going to be a big, because I feel like that's a character that we've not gotten done very well in previous movies. We had him in X-Men Apocalypse.
He was in...
And X-Men 3.
Yeah, he was in X-Men 3.
Now, that scene at the beginning of X-Men 3 when he's a kid and he's trying to shave his wings off, that's the best scene in that movie.
That's
for me.
I remember that scarred me as a kid. It was
he's
cool.
Like chopping his feathers off and shit. That's my favorite scene in that movie. That's it's not a good X-Men movie, but that's the best scene that's in it. I'm taking that feeling and I'm applying that to the narrative of this X-Men movie. I want, much like the Clayface movie coming out soon as a body horror movie, I want to really focus on one of the main themes in my X-Men movie is body dysmorphia in teenagers. So constantly, and especially, mutants. Yeah, well, they have more.
They feel different. They feel they're not.
Who's going to have more body dysmorphia than mutants?
Yeah, exactly.
Especially Angel, his mutation, and Beast. Like Angel and Beast, their mutations are so visible. Like they don't look like normal people. They've got to hide their wings. They've got to hide their fur.
Yeah,
hide in trench coats and hats and things like that. So he's going to have a really big part. Obviously, Beast is going to be doing the whole but he's got a better mindset to deal with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Beast is a lot more intellectual and smarter, and he can properly understand what he's going through better than Warren Worthington can. Warren Worthington, he's a rich kid whose father doesn't approve of him. He's been emotionally manipulated his whole life to thinking that he was not the same or as good as. So he's spent his whole life training and trying to be this. He is in He-Man, he's a buff dude.
Yeah.
But he just can't shake these wings. He's not like everybody else. He just wants to be normal.
He is different, but he wants to be normal. Exactly.
He wants to be normal. And it's
wants to be accepted.
He wants to be accepted. And that's the dysmorphia part of it as well, because as far as a mutation goes, Angel Wings is pretty fucking good. You can be a chick magnet with Angel Wings and a ripped physique and being a good looking fella. But the dysmorphia is you don't see yourself how other people see you.
Yeah, you look in the mirror and you're
and he sees a fucking gargoyle of a person, he's not right in the head. He's got proper mental illness.
I like the concept of that.
And who else did I have? I was kind of weighing up between Iceman. I didn't really have somebody for Iceman. But I want to do Storm
Yeah.
Storm was going to be my point of view character coming. So we're going to have a balanced kind of take on everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But Storm is going to be the new member in this movie.
Oh, okay. So she's the one that joins.
She's the one that joined. She's our window into the world of X-Men, right?
Yeah.
So we kind of she's our emotional attachment as far as like who we identify with going in and meeting everybody.
I get ya.
And there's an actress who was in Sinners who's really good. Jamie Lawson. She's 28. She was in Sinners. She's really good in that movie. That's my pick for Storm. I just wanted somebody that was like an up and comer who looks the part, will talk the part, and then come in and kind of be able to pull off the gravity of, Storm.
I really like that you've picked Storm as the introduction into the X-Men. It's different. We've always gone like a Wolverine or a Rogue, and all that sort of stuff.
I wanted something that was not the same, and I see her as having an arc of like in the first movie she is introduced as like the new member, and she's not just a new member. She's foreign. She's from Africa.
Yeah,
you know, so she's not just a new member of the X-Men. She's a new member in America. You know what I mean?
And she's an outcast within outcasts.
Yeah, exactly. So that's her kind of lot.
I like that.
Obviously we've got and Professor Xavier. We've said this before. My fan cast for Professor Xavier, the one who knocks. Brian Cranston.
Yes.
So
you said
Brian
this.
Cranston. He's Professor Xavier.
I like
He's
that.
building this team of Cyclops, Jean, Angel.
There you go. Iceman Bobby. Jesse Pinkman. Yes, bitch! Iceman, bitch!
That's hilarious. I thought about casting him as Magneto.
That first popped into my head. I was like, wait, no.
And then I was like, wait, who should I do Magneto? Giancarlo Esposito?
Is that
Gus Fring?
Garcia?
But no, I wasn't going to do that. I have not actually cast my Magneto yet.
That's
Magneto, I've kind of got a problem.
Sorry, the one other thing that's cool with Storm is she joins the team, and I feel like because we haven't had X-Men in a long time, her power scale in compared to like a lot of people in the X-Men is ridiculous. She's like their tank in a way sometimes. Yeah. So her coming in as the
powerhouse.
her coming in as the new member, but she's already like the powerhouse.
That's the thing. It's like I've got to learn to control this.
Yeah.
My problem with Magneto is the Holocaust.
Yeah.
I mean, what's funny about that?
I mean,
that's a very serious issue.
I mean, that was a big problem.
I
think it's more than just Magneto's problem.
It is.
But yes, anyway.
It happened too long ago for it to be set now.
Oh, I get you now.
Magneto would be like so old.
No. You can make him a descendant then.
Nah, it still doesn't work. So like Magneto's struggle as part of as a mutant, it comes from the Holocaust. It comes from him dealing with a genocide, because in the Marvel Comics universe, it wasn't just those like the Jewish people and the whoever else was getting round up
in history.
In history, it's the the World War II German Jew Holocaust that.
How they play it off in the Fox universe then?
It still made sense in, that's 30 years ago now. That's 27 years ago now.
Yeah, now I get
it. You've got...
And you're setting this in...
I mean, it still works now as Magneto in Doomsday as Ian McKellen, but Ian McKellen's in his 90s.
Yeah, I get you now.
You know? But like, if you've got Bryan Cranston. So I've seen this on the internet, and I actually think it's really interesting and really cool. People have fan cast Denzel Washington as Magneto, but he was part of the Ugandan genocide.
Oh,
so
there's still...
Yeah, you just pick like a different genocide that happened in more of a reasonable time, and it still factors into the themes of us versus them, discrimination, putting people aside because they're different, and then because that gives him that edge.
Because the only other thing you could do would be time travel, which is a bit overdrawn.
Don't want to do that, yeah.
Or the whole like he's frozen, but that's you know what I mean. It doesn't fit. Yeah.
That being said, though, so that's my thoughts on Magneto. I wasn't
Think
even
of,
gonna.
Denzel Washington in that uniform. Not that. It just cut from Magneto. There he is.
Yeah. And Denzel Washington, he's a heavyweight actor, man.
That's him, him and Brian. Oh, that's powerhouse.
Yeah. Brian, imagine the chess games between Bryan Cranston and Denzel Washington.
That's powerhouse acting right there, Ben. You've cooked.
So, but he's not the main villain of the first movie.
I like that.
Because that's too obvious.
Yeah.
I wanted to go for a X-Men villain that's only ever been teased in the films, and I've always wanted to see Mr. Sinister.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Sinister is the villain of the first movie.
I like that.
And the second movie.
Oh, so yep.
He's a big bad.
He is a big
Actually,
bad.
No,
you're gonna.
He's the villain of the first movie.
Yep.
So Mr. Sinister, and I've cast what's his name? Lucius Malfoy.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. I can picture his face.
The guy who plays Lucius Malfoy in Harry Potter.
Yep.
He's my Mr. Sinister.
Yep.
It's either going to be him or Reese Ifans, who played Voldemort in Harry Potter.
Yep.
Those are my two picks for Mr. Sinister, but I want that kind of slimy English sort of thing, right? And his whole thing is like getting mutants and changing them and experimenting on them and all this sort of stuff. And so he's going to be a villain in this first movie, and it's going to be an allegory for grooming. Because
I do get you now, yeah.
He's going to be a very predatory character to do with Warren Worthington. And it comes up in the third act of the movie. Warren Worthington has been dealing with, his body dysmorphia. He's had interactions with Mr. Sinister. Obviously, the whole time as well, you've got the mutant... people don't like mutants. So you've got that going on. So that's like the forefront thing.
Yeah.
But in the side, the real bad guy, Mr. Sinister, he's been trying to like court Warren Worthington, eventually convinces him, I can fix you. I can make you proper again.
I can do what you want.
And then we get the final fight of the first X-Men movie is Warren Worthington as Archangel.
Yep.
With his metal wings.
Oh my, yeah.
Just going against all of the other X-Men.
Yeah, I see what you mean where he's going to be a big pivotal character.
And, they of course get the upper hand as a team. They all overcome they overcome their differences and overcome their own problems. And the big thing for Cyclops is like he's trying to be a leader the whole time. And in this fight, he gets it together and everybody actually starts listening to him.
I get you.
So that's his character journey. Jeans is controlling her powers and kind of, that whole thing. She gets to that point as well. Same thing with Storm. Most of their problems are controlling their powers.
And Storm's could also be like fitting into this team. You know what I mean? She's finally accepted in. She's accepted
herself because obviously, like Scott, Jean, and Beast, they're going to be very welcoming, right?
Yeah.
But she's not going to be just so easily like let her guard down.
Exactly.
She's had like a rough upbringing, so she lets her guard down finally and allows herself to be part of the team. And they take down Warren Worthington and take down Mr. Sinister. Mr. Sinister escapes. Slimy bastard gets away. Alive to taunt another day.
Fucking predator.
Yeah, exactly. He's literally like all of these characters are going to be like 18 plus. So it's not like
yeah.
But there's definitely going to be like pedo undertones of this villain.
Well, like you said, like a grooming. He is grooming this kid who's obviously an easy target because of the way he is. That's actually
how he is mentally.
Yeah.
So that's my X-Men 1.
I really like that.
So that's my X-Men 1. I didn't really go into much detail with any of the other movies. That I kind of just wanted to put all my focus in on the X-Men side of things. But then I also thought, like, with all the other movies in the phase, whether it be a Shang-Chi or a Blade, or I want to focus on characters that haven't been seen yet. So I want to see a Blade movie. I want to see a Shang-Chi movie. Obviously, another Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
I think specifically the Spider-Man one should be very much like this one looks like it's going to be. Brand New Day looks like it's going to be, where it's it's all about the personal drama for Peter Parker.
Yeah.
And that's what Spider-Man should be. That's what I feel like Spider-Man should be. It's all about the...
You could bring in the... It's been done, but it was done in 2002. But you could bring back the whole... You know, because now, obviously, with Brand New Day, we know that he's having organic webbing and all that. You could bring the more personal drama of him losing his powers. Remember that whole comic run?
Yeah.
And it's more... It's more of a...
Yeah.
Tom's... has to deal with this whole stress in his life, and then he loses his
really
powers.
Just focus on his troubles and tribulations. But I didn't want to go too heavy on. Obviously, I kind of want to see a version of the symbiote saga as well. Like that's kind of what I want. I want to see a good version of that.
Yeah, done properly.
When I was thinking about, because I still don't know who the villain of this movie is.
Of Spider-Man?
Brand New Day.
Oh, Brand New Day.
We know Scorpion's in it. We know there's a bunch of villains.
That's the other thing. I did the symbiote thing in my run.
Yeah.
But there's a very high chance that the symbiote happens in Secret Wars because that's how it happens in a comic
exactly.
run. So I only did it because it hadn't been done yet in the MCU. But if that was to happen, I could take that out
be the
and
alien
just have,
origin. Yeah. And he comes out of Secret Wars with the symbiote.
Exactly. So
that's very plausible.
Yeah.
As far as Blade, I want to see it be like a gritty R-rated horror movie with vampires. It's got to be Resident Evil, but with like, a badass black guy with a sword.
Pretty much.
You know, and if Mahershala Ali's still up to do it, I'd love to see him. He's a great actor. But if they got to recast, they got to recast. I'd love to see a Ghost Rider movie. I feel like it's really hard to do a Ghost Rider movie.
That's why I added him in a TV show.
Yeah. Black Panther 3. I love your Black Panther 3.
Yeah.
I hadn't really thought too much about it, but also I want to... In each movie, I'd really want to focus on it being... It's a Marvel movie, but it's actually a romantic comedy. Or it's a Marvel movie, but it's actually a horror movie.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I want every movie to have its own flavor and be its own reason to go and see. Like, I want to go and see this movie because it looks like a great movie, not I need to go and see what's next in the MCU saga.
I get
you know what I mean?
Yep.
And, of course, this all starts with Bryan Cranston in the post-credit scene of Brand New Day recruiting Sadie Sink.
Yeah.
But you could end X-Men, the new one, 2028, with Bryan Cranston, or not even Bryan Cranston. You get Scott and Jean recruiting a Nightcrawler or a Colossus.
Oh, so like a new member.
Rogue.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, you could have like, the different members. Because in the second one, I wanted to introduce a couple of other people. As far as Wolverine...
Yes.
Wolverine was my next big thing. He was my problem. Wolverine was my problem for this whole X-Men thing.
Your problem?
He's the most, drawing
He's
X-Men character. I would love to see another Wolverine movie.
Yep.
I was thinking, do you do it like your TV show where it's
flashbacks,
essentially just the first 10 minutes of X-Men Origins Wolverine, but a whole movie? The montage at the beginning. That's like through all the errors. But I'm like, would that just be a bit clunky and bloated? Like, I don't know if that will... It worked really well as a montage, but I don't know if it works for a whole movie.
That's why I went the TV show route, where it's like an episode per...
I really like that as well. Yeah. I would say you either do that, where it's an episode per era, or I want to see a Weapon X movie that's proper, like, not just, oh my God, I can't remember what happened to me.
Yeah.
But just straight up in a Weapon X movie.
Yeah.
And then you introduce Wolverine in X-Men 2, Electric Boogaloo, and Warren Worthington is, like, accepted back in the team, obviously, but he's he's got problems. Yeah. But Wolverine can really relate to Warren Worthington because he was also experimented on and he understands...
Yes,
like
the whole
he gets it. He gets.
They're both metal.
Yeah, they're both metal. Yes.
We're both metal.
We're both metal.
No, yeah, I get, but I get what you mean. It's like he's accepted, but obviously the group's probably still a bit like like, yeah, you're still part of the group, but you're also an asshole for doing that.
Yeah, because I wanted.
And then Wolverine's like, I get it, bro. Like,
yeah,
you got fucked up.
Yeah, you're fucked up.
I'm fucked up
too. I get it. And I wanted it to be like so. This first movie is first class. It's that sort of lineup. Except I've kind of swapped Iceman for Storm.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I wanted the second movie to be the same sort of lineup as the not all new. The giant size X-Men when they first introduced the new team. It was like Wolverine, Colossus, Nightcrawler, and others.
Rogue and all that, eh?
I don't know if Rogue was in that point. That she and Gambit were introduced after, but still those kind of characters. So I wanted to introduce like Colossus and his little sister Magic.
Yep.
And I wanted to introduce Nightcrawler.
Yep.
I went Gambit, Rogue, and maybe as a fifth, Kitty Pryde.
I went down with my X-Men. I nearly went down the route. It was an idea that I flirted with. Was going to chuck Cloak and Dagger in there because in a comic run they were mutants.
Oh, interesting.
And I think Dagger became an X-Men.
Yeah, right.
So I nearly went that to bring them into the MCU because there was that TV show years ago.
I don't remember it being very good.
Neither did I, but it popped up when I was looking through the MCU, and I was like, so they've already done that.
They've already done that.
You could bring, because I was also trying to think of different characters that haven't really had.
Yeah, you want their time to shine.
Yeah.
My other idea.
Is this for Wolverine still?
No. Oh yeah, actually, I wanted to give you my fan cast.
Yeah, I was about to say, what was your fan cast?
So, I don't know if you're familiar with Jack O'Connell.
Jack O'Connell. What's he in?
He's in Skins. I don't know if you've ever seen Skins.
I've seen.
He's more recently been the villain in Sinners. That's Jack O'Connell. He stands at 5'8". He has that. Trust me on this. He has that feral energy to him.
Feral energy.
He's such a good actor. He's one of my favorite up and coming actors right now.
Mm-hmm.
If you watch, have you seen Sinners yet?
No.
Oh, you gotta watch Sinners. So good. But he's the villain in that. He's so good in that. He was in another war movie. He was really good in that. He's one of the best characters in his season of Skins, which is Skins is like Euphoria, but in the UK, but they did it first. Yeah.
I have heard that.
So yeah, Jack O'Connell is my pick for a Wolverine, and yeah, I wanted to do a Weapon X movie, but just imagine this motherfucker looking up at Cyclops.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, no, he does fit the.
That's
what
I was thinking.
Well.
When I was casting all these people too, I was like, all right, they've got to all be around same sort of age. And I need them to work well together.
So it was Wolverine just coming down.
Hey, there he is.
Yeah. No, I see what you mean.
And then you introduce Wolverine in the second X-Men.
No, I do like that. That is smart.
A new roster.
That is smart.
Just to give a bit of distance and have it be a completely different take. I didn't want a guy that was 6'3".
It's also Wolverine. I love him. He's one of my favorite Marvel characters, but I feel like he has been very drawn out to the point where it's
oversaturated.
Wolverine and the X-Men.
Yeah.
Wolverine.
That's a great cartoon though.
But that's what I mean. I feel like it is always he's at the forefront, which is really nice. You've done a whole movie without him to bring in these characters, and then he gets introduced in the second movie. It's yes, we finally get Wolverine.
Yeah.
But it's also you've
built up everybody else.
Yeah.
And that was my whole thing because I wanted a trilogy, right? Because all good things come in threes. So you introduce him in the second movie, and this is just kind of a loose way that it goes. I wanted so he's introduced in the second movie. Obviously, you have him and Scott button heads over fucking everything.
Yep.
By the third movie, something happens to where the team is separated. Not intentionally they're versing each other. Not a Civil War sort of thing. But they're separated. They've got an A team and the B team. Yeah. Wolverine's now in charge of the B team. Wolverine rises to leadership because that's something that, bad leaders are usually people that are I want to be a leader. I want to be a leader.
People who don't want to be a leader. Yep.
Yeah. Leaders are chosen.
And you can see that dynamic where it's where if they do get split up and Wolverine decides, we'll do this or that, and then
Yeah.
people are like, oh, we can follow this guy.
Yeah, we'll follow this guy because like Wolverine is the most logical successor for if Cyclops. They say Cyclops and Jean in 3 movies' time, they're a bit older. They've like maybe Jean's pregnant and they want to go and have a kid or something. Wolverine can step up and take over. Or if you have an A team and a B team, you have 2 leaders.
Yeah.
I just feel like it'd be a really cool dynamic, and I like Jack. Jack O'Connell's a little bit older than everybody else on this list, but he's still young enough to where he could play Wolverine.
Yeah, because Wolverine is obviously meant to be
like
he's older,
35, 40 years old, but like he's 200 years old.
Yeah.
I also wanted to do a Silver Surfer movie with Keanu Reeves.
I remember you saying
this. A stoner comedy sort of movie where he's just kind of like quit his job. It's a quiet quitting movie. So Silver Surfer's quit his job because he's like, I don't want to feed you planets anymore.
Yeah.
And he just like kind of floats off into space, and then he meets up with Rocket Raccoon on Nowhere, and Rocket Raccoon's like, Rocket Raccoon's like, so like what's the deal with like the surfboard and stuff? And he's like, surfboard? And Rocket Raccoon's like, the board that you ride around, it's a surfboard. And he's like, I don't know what this surf is. And then Rocket Raccoon's like, oh. What do you mean your whole thing is being Silver Surfer? You don't know what surf is. He's like, what is surf? And Rocket Raccoon's like, you need to go check Earth out. He's like, surf on Earth? And then he's like, yeah. And then he flies off to Earth, and he gets to Earth, and he's like an alien, right?
Yeah.
He has never met like people before. So of course he lands on Earth, lands on the ocean, because that's 70% of the Earth is the ocean. He's trying to talk to a fucking sea turtle. Sea turtle's dumb as fuck. He's like, please tell me what this surf is. And the sea turtle is not giving him any help. Eventually, Silver Surfer, you have a montage of him talking to different sea creatures with none of them responding to him. Eventually, he finds a dolphin, because dolphins are the smartest people. Dolphin's like...
You've really thought about this, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And Silver Surfer's like, I see. So where's the nearest beach? All right. And then he goes to LA, and he goes to Newport Beach in LA, and he meets this guy. Like he goes down to the beach, and everybody's surfing on these waves in LA, and he like floats way too close to people because he doesn't understand. And he's like, how do I do this surf? And then the surfers are like falling off their boards because this naked silver man's just fucking floating in front of them. And eventually he's like, he gets rejected by everybody on the beach, and he's like having a real tough time. And he's sitting on his board, and he's like, oh, man, like I didn't like my job, and my whole thing is surfing. I don't know what surf is. And then this stoner dude comes up to him, and he's like, yo, dude, like what's going on? And then Silver Surfer's like, I come to learn the way of surf from the Earthlings, but I do not know. And he's like, all right, no worries, I'll teach you, but you got to put some shorts on.
This just Surf's Up by Silver Surfer?
Yeah, pretty much.
I like it.
So then then you go to a montage of him with this stoner guy going to various shops and trying on different outfits because he's just a silver naked dude.
This gives me like
he's
modern superhero squad vibes. I like it.
Yeah.
I like
exactly.
it.
It's kind of drawing a little inspiration of how he's portrayed in that show.
Yeah.
But he's got just a silver bulge.
Yeah.
You know? So like he's like, all right, trying a bunch of things. And eventually
I could see that montage of him walking out and trying on a bunch of
outfits.
Yeah.
And then they settle it. He's just got a pair of like board shorts on. And then for the rest of the movie, like he's just attached to these board shorts. So Silver Surfer is like a silver man. He's fully reflective. But he's just got like these colorful board shorts on. And then like he's got to figure out how to surf, and he's got to learn like what is the meaning of life, pretty much, because he's lived his whole life. He's been
serving someone else.
He's been doing his job so long he can't remember why he was doing it. Obviously, like we know it was to save his planet, but because he's been doing it for so long, he's forgotten. So eventually, like, one of the other heralds come down to Earth. This is where the fight sequences happen. One of the other heralds comes down. Maybe it's the flame dude or the dude with the big axe or something. And he's like, you've got to come. Oh, you found another planet for us to eat. Great. And then Silver Surfer's like, no, you can't eat this planet. And then and Keanu Reeves is Silver Surfer.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I didn't think you had that much
I've thought about this.
I really that seems like a very fun movie because it's Silver Surfer, but it's not just like your typical MCU sort of movie. It's like you said, it's like stoner comedy sort of movie.
I wanted a stoner comedy with heart to it.
Yeah,
where like it's all about doing what makes you happy.
Yeah,
that's the moral of the Silver Surfer.
Going back to your X-Men,
you
could run a storyline with Storm and Magneto.
What about them?
Because you said they were both from Africa.
Oh, yeah, there could be some dialogue there between them for sure.
You could run a storyline.
It could be like an underlying thing.
Yep. Like him trying to recruit her or something, you know what I mean?
What is that movie? What is that movie with Denzel in it? I always see the clip of it where like he's speaking at like some engagement with like a bunch of like African American people, and he mentions that there's like these girls that are standing up and all of the guys are sitting down.
Yes,
and then he has this back and forth, like that sort of vibe.
Yeah,
where he's like the old head. Like he's the old head.
But I was also meaning you could run the whole. It would be hard because you're doing it with the Archangel stuff. But you could run the whole thing of like him trying to recruit her and be like, you're not accepted by them, you'll be accepted by us, the Brotherhood.
So you can do that. You can do that because you have to have Magneto in it still. I think Magneto is still like the main bad guy, but also Mr. Sinister's the real bad guy. Yeah, because Magneto isn't actually a bad guy.
He's not. That's the thing.
He's probably one of the most like.
He's one of the most
depth-rich characters in all of Marvel.
He really is because. I think through even through the Fox universe, he's not as he's portrayed as the bad guy, but it's also more like he wants to protect the mutant people because they're not accepted. Yeah, but maybe his ways of doing it is wrong.
Yeah,
but it also means like
by all means.
But it is by all means. Yeah, because he's like, well, they're gonna do it to us. Why can't we do it to them?
Yeah.
Where Charles is more like, no, we need to learn to coexist.
And it's that classic like Martin Luther King. Malcolm X.
Thing.
Because that's directly what it's based off of as well.
Yeah.
It's like Charles is like not MGK.
Oh, there's your fan cast. MGK is Charles.
Xavier.
No, but I do get what you mean, and it actually sounds like a wicked trilogy that could work out.
I'll do it for free.
And the Silver Surfer one, I really want to see that.
Yeah,
that sounds really fun.
Right?
That just sounds fun.
Yeah. And you could have Nova introduced in it at some point at nowhere as Joe Curie, or Star-Lord could have a cameo, or like that's what I was gonna have. I was either thinking that it was gonna be just a random stoner dude, or no, that's what it was. So there was gonna be the stoner guy. I was gonna name him Ezekiel. I don't know why. It felt right.
Yeah.
But Star-Lord was also gonna be in this movie. Because he sees this silver guy on TV and the fight going on, and he happens to be like in town or whatever. Yeah. Because he's on Earth at the moment. He's like, oh, I'm gonna be a hero right now. And then he goes and then he has a conversation with Silver Surfer, and he's like, the raccoon told me to go, and he's like, the raccoon. And then because the raccoon also Rocket, when they were talking about surfing, was like, all right, while you're at Earth, also tell Star-Lord he's a dipshit or some shit.
Yeah.
And then Silver Surfer would be like, oh, you're the Star-Lord. And it's like, yeah. It's like, the raccoon told me to tell you you're a dipshit.
Yeah, no, I can see that. Yeah, see, Marvel, we're here.
There's so many things that we can do. We're here.
Ben went more the nice slim line, focus on the X-Men.
We've got a architect for the interconnected mass storyline, and then you get me on board to focus in on each movie.
Yeah, I went a lot more. My whole premise,
you were looking at the big web. You were going into the web on that one.
And my other big premise was I kind of went very comic booky in a way. Where it feels like on paper or like on reading it out, it feels like that is a lot.
Yeah.
But realistically, that's what... And Earth's Mightiest Heroes was probably the biggest influence.
That's a great cartoon.
Oh, I was watching clips of it again the other day, and it's actually... I feel like it's the best form of Avengers media we've had. Where it tackles...
That's one show that was
tackles everything. It's got Kang the Conqueror. It's got the Secret Invasion. The only thing it doesn't tackle is Thanos, but I feel like that's because Thanos has become a very more recent
thing with
I think they
the
only
Infinity
covered
Saga.
Thanos in the they made that show after Earth's Mightiest Heroes, like Ultimate Avengers or some shit.
Yeah, because Thanos wasn't that big of a Marvel
No, he was
villain.
a niche villain. Yeah. It wasn't until they put him in the movies.
To be fair, it's similar to the way Iron Man was
popular.
popular.
Was a fucking C-class superhero.
But he became
yeah
top tier because of Robert Downey Jr.
all right, yeah, and that's what we're talking about, right? We're talking about taking characters, putting them in a good movie, because Iron Man might have been the first one, but also if you think about Iron Man in a vacuum, that's a fucking kick-ass action movie with this perfect portrayal of this guy. Cancel everything else around it out. Obviously, you add Nick Fury at the end there, and it becomes such a bigger thing as well. But I feel like all of these movies need to be interconnected to a certain degree, but also self-contained as a... I want to go to the movie at the cinema and be fulfilled by what I got while I was sitting there, and not necessarily just feel like it was set up the whole time.
That's exactly why most of my setups is post-credit scene, because you got like Fantastic Four's the family movie, Wolverine and the X-Men. Two things are the X-Men movie is more like your teen drama group dynamic. The Hulk movie is the psychological thriller.
Yeah.
The Spider-Man movie is kind of the old. We've said it before. Remember Cast. The Spider-Man movie is similar to like Cast 3, where it's like McQueen is fading.
Yeah.
That's Spider-Man realizing he can't do it all alone.
Yeah.
Midnight Suns is a group of bandits that are finally getting together. Black Panther is, like you said, mirrored of the first one. It's the son of this highly respected guy learning to come to the terms of I am now having to be my dad.
Can I just touch on your Black Panther idea as well? So it's like the son rising to the expectations in his father's shadow.
Yep.
And if you make that movie as cinematic and as like character heavy as like the first Dune.
Yeah.
Your young Black Panther is your Paul Atreides, your Timothée Chalamet character, where you're like, oh no, like my father's dead and now I must rise to the occasion, and I have to now go and like meet with the tribes, the different Wakandan tribes, and negotiate with everybody,
negotiate with the rest of the world.
And then there's
with
like
Wakanda.
There's the one tribe that everybody like despises, is M'Baku's tribe, and he's got to go and like meet with them, and they're like the Fremen in the Dune movies.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine.
Yeah. And that's what I mean. So each of my movies, as much as they're interconnected via post-credit scene,
you can focus in on each story.
Each movie, because each has, and then Avengers vs X-Men. That's me just going for
there's a reason that because when we thought about this initially, I was like, ooh, I could do Avengers vs X-Men, and then I was like, I bet you $100 Owen's going to do Avengers vs X-Men, because that's the main comic book line that came out when we were.
It's also the next, in my opinion, it's the next progression. We've had Civil War.
I don't know about that. See, my only drawback for Avengers versus X-Men, like I really like Avengers versus X-Men, that whole idea. But if you go from Doomsday, where you have Avengers versus X-Men.
No, but see, I was just about to say that to you. I've done it in my MCU, but it's also a movie I could remove from my MCU because it could happen in the next two movies.
Like,
because we don't know.
But I mean, you're like, albeit we don't know what's happening in Doomsday, but it's not like these two teams that know it. Like in the comic, these two teams know each other, and it's like a political thing that pops up where the X-Men were kind of the bad guys in that story, from memory. But in Doomsday, it's just like two universes teams fighting. So
it's also A vs. X comic run is very similar to Civil War, where you've got the two sides and people do pick sides because.
Yeah. Remember, you were on Avengers team the whole time. I was on X-Men team the whole time. And we would. That was so good because you could get like, I got the latest X-Men, Avengers versus X-Men. You got the latest Avengers versus X-Men.
And it's like you see the two sides of a story.
They would do like the same issue in the same time period. But what were these guys doing when this was happening? What were these guys doing when this was happening? And I would buy one and you'd buy the other, and we'd like swap and then be like, oh, Red Hulk was fucking in this?
Yeah.
Like,
and it's cool because just doing a quick history search on what the comic run was, because it's been a while.
I wonder if that's like, if there's a
big
compilation
book.
of
Yeah,
because I'd love to read that
the whole
again.
small premise was X-Men were trying to get wiped out. Dark Phoenix happened. Dark Phoenix could actually cure the mutant gene that was killing the X-Men, but the Avengers thought she was too much of a threat and could destroy the world. So that's why it all happened.
Yeah, but then like the Phoenix Force like split into like the 5. That was cool.
Because I think Scott
wasn't
Scott
Colossus like Juggernaut or something.
Yeah, Scott dies in I think the very end of the comic because he gets
and Charles does too.
Yeah, because he gets infused with the Phoenix Force.
No. Scott doesn't die. No, Scott doesn't die.
Cyclops.
No. Cyclops got that. It comes to a point, but I'm pretty sure Xavier's the one that dies because straight after that, Scott goes to prison.
Oh, okay.
Like right after that comic book line, it was like Scott Summers in prison, and he was like a bad guy for a while because he was like more leaning into Magneto's ideology than it was to Charles.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. Oh man, that's so nostalgic. Look at this. All of these bloody.
You're right. Tragic death in.
Oh, Namor was on the X-Men team too because he's a mutant.
In his corrupted godlike state, Cyclops kills his mentor and father figure, Professor Xavier.
Right.
Cyclops is eventually defeated and imprisoned for his actions, but ultimately his goal of saving mankind is achieved as new mutants begin to be born.
How good is that? How good are these? Remember these matchups? Like you had the first one with like all of those guys, but then like this one here with Wolverine and Captain America, so good.
Freaking photo of Spider-Man
and,
so good.
Who else is in that picture?
But
that's because he like was in a fight with like the Phoenix Force or something. I remember also Wolverine at some point got incinerated. Yeah. He got incinerated and had to come back from like molecules.
This is also a very good example of how much Iron Man changed as a character post Robert Downey Jr. Because the guy who plays him in this TV show doesn't over try, but it's very Robert Downey Jr. inspired Iron Man.
But also like. That's one of those cases where it's a chicken or an egg, right? Like Robert Downey Jr. is perfect Iron Man, but like also there's a reason for that because Iron Man is Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Like that character.
Deadpool with Ryan Reynolds.
Actually, I don't know if that's. I mean, yeah. Actually, no. Yeah.
He
no,
was. I
don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, he fits. 100%. He fits it so well.
Yeah.
Yeah. We long episode again, but we both kind of.
How long was that?
2 hours and 17 minutes.
Oh man, I was like, are we gonna crack 3?
No, that's brand new day territory. I reckon.
By the time you finished your thing, and I was like, fuck, I've still got to do my thing now.
Yeah, I felt bad. I did a lot more.
No.
But
it's content.
Yeah.
I hope the viewers enjoyed.
Let us know what you would like to see in the next phase of Phase 7 or /Phase 0 or the reboot or whatever.
And let us know what you thought of our ideas. Would you like to see a stoner comedy Silver Surfer movie starring Keanu Reeves? I know I would. I'll write it, Marvel. I'll do it. I'm going to start threatening Marvel that I'm going to write
Ben was pretty happy with my Black Panther, let me finish.
I'm not going to threaten Marvel. I'm going to threaten Marvel that I'm going to write this. I'm not going to threaten them. I just needed to clear that up. So I just said I'm going to threaten Marvel.
Going to have Kevin Feige at the door.
Oh, no. I'm not threatening Marvel. I love Marvel.
Yes.
Clearly.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you enjoy these videos, maybe subscribe and hit that bell notification. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Because then you'll get notified every time we put an episode out. It's every Monday morning, every Sunday night if you're in the US. Every Monday morning, we'll put an episode out. And have you got anything else you wanna tell the listeners at home, the viewers?
Nah. Did we get any comments last week? We didn't, did we? I don't think we did.
No.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure.
We will respond to all of them.
We do, obviously.
It is early days in doing this show.
Yes.
So every comment that we get, we'll respond to. Leave a comment down in the comment section. Let us know what your thoughts. We want to hear about it. Was our ideas not good? We want to hear about it.
Yeah.
I want to hear all the opinions. With no further ado, enough said.
We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week.